Got its head out of its behind.
There's a village over here, and I probably have already had my fat little fingers in it too. Oh my god, my
What the Halo
kid
3 tech suits are.
is like screaming. Literally. Like, playful screaming, and it's... Oh my god. Oh, that's a baby villager.
Why can't I read what's on the screen right now?
Did I ever tell you guys about the one time I was raped by a villager in this game?
Oh, okay. That got a lot lighter than I thought it was about to be.
In the game!
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, the fact that she added "is this game" helped out so much.
I have a stutter! I have a stutter, so it took a sec to get out. I'm sorry.
I was like, yo,
sorry.
is your mic on? Like, is your audio included? I was like, oh my god.
I was getting real worried real quick. Like, oh man, what
You
happened?
said in this game. I was like, oh my heart.
Oh, okay, it's in the game. It's in the
Okay.
game. We're good.
Yes.
No,
Alright.
Ooh.
Please continue.
I was exploring on, I don't know what map it was, but I was just exploring, and then it was nighttime, so I kicked a villager out of his bed, and then I went to bed, and as I was falling asleep, I saw like the green like sparkles that villagers get when you like buy stuff from them or when they make something. And then when I wake up, a freaking baby villager pops right out of my butthole, and I was like, what just happened to me? It was a very traumatic time. Like, that freaking villager was not there. I swear to God, he just spawned in at the perfect time. Because he was not there. Ooh, I think there's a stronghold here. There's a fountain. I don't know if that, like, always indicates that there's a stronghold, but I'm gonna assume. There is a cave, however. Oh, that's because there's a freaking ravine right next to it. Oh my god, I'm literally super dumb.
I'm over here just examining the armor of the Master Chief, and I'm all like, how does he keep the armor plates on his fingers?
God, what are they screaming about?
Like, I'm legitimately trying to figure out how they keep the armor plates on his fingers.
Oh no,
Yeah, see, take a look at his fingers. Look at these armor plates. How do they keep those armor plates on the middle joints?
Oh my god. Just ate my seat a little bit.
What did you eat? What?
My seat! My butthole puckered so hard.
What?
So I'm mining straight down, which is a really big no-no in Minecraft, because you don't know if there's lava beneath you, or there's like a really large fall, and like blah blah blah, but I have a feeling that there's a stronghold here. Now, I could be wrong, because, you know, it's not often that you find a stronghold. But, as I was mining, I was literally about to say, if I fall into lava, I'm gonna be super mad. And as I said that, I mined one block and fell like 20 blocks, and I got scared. Oh, I found diamonds! Oh, I don't have an iron pickaxe. Diamonds with bedrock on level 4. That's quite rare. There's quite a few, and I hear lava, so I'm gonna go back up before I fucking die.
Alright, Ruby, what do you want to do? Multiplayer or campaign?
Multiplayer.
Mine has to update.
Wow, Ruby. Wow.
Oh, annoying.
Okay.
I wish I liked
Ruby can't
Joker
play
enough
yet.
to get this.
You can play Fortnite.
No.
Get some dubs, whatever, you just bad at the game.
I told you a long time ago, if you want to meet me on Halo, feel free.
I'm not gonna reinstall Halo, okay? I didn't like it.
What you don't like about Halo is probably what I don't like about Fortnite.
I just wasn't into it, you know? Know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I felt about Fortnite.
What about Ark? You can play Ark. Ark 2's coming out soon.
I downloaded Ark one time and I'm like, you know what? That's a no for me.
Did you even, like, really play it, though?
Did I play Second Job? No, I ain't really play Second Job. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna do Second Job.
I guess it's pretty blue one. I don't like Joker enough to spend $100 on a controller. I mean, if it was Batman, a heartbeat, and I think that's why I haven't saved here. But Joker,
Oh, yeah,
I don't
did
know his
die.
face.
I remember now. Oh, shit. I took on a raid by myself when I died.
I took on a raid last night by myself. I lived.
Well, it was hard for me because they were inside some caves and I got cornered by 3 wizards and a vindicator, and that wasn't fun. So.
It was hard for me because I didn't really have any weapons on me at the time and I was full of a bunch of stuff from exploring and super far away from my house. But with my own 2 hands and a little bit of wood, I done killed them all and then some. I needed the wood to build a crafting table. From the crafting table, I was able to build some other stuff real quick. Then I killed one of the crossbow guys, and then from there, I was able to get a crossbow. And let me tell you, them vindicators with the axes,
Hit
those
hard.
guys can all go burn.
They will literally kill you with like two hits, and it
My
sucks.
favorite. My favorite was this one witch, because I ran inside of a building at one point, because I was like, I've got to try to live. This witch walked up to the door and just sat there and waited for me. That's just all he did. The moment I opened the door, he just hit me in the face with a potion. Just whop! I was like, what?
He'll throw like 3 different potions at you if the poison one doesn't get you. He'll do like a slow potion. It looks like a chain and ball on it. And I think another one's where it... I don't know what it does. I can't remember. I just know that it sucks.
I figured it out. That it sucks.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm worrying about not having food, but I have a sword with freaking looting 3 and fire aspect. I'm literally the dumbest person alive.
Referencing things.
I could have just been killing cows and sheep and some pigs, and I would have had plenty of food, but I haven't been. Maybe pigs. I don't really like pork that much, but.
Can you eat sugar cane?
No, I've tried.
Dumb.
What,
It's
like,
only good for
raw
making
off the
paper
ground?
and sugar.
Yeah, but you
No,
can
in
use the sugar
Minecraft.
to make like cakes and stuff, and cookies and like pumpkin pie.
I mean, I have a lot of sugar cane. Like a stupid amount of sugar cane.
Don't make cookies though. I mean, you also need cocoa beans, I think, to make them. Or
I haven't found a jungle, so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, don't make cookies because they only give you like half of a food bar, and that's it. Like they're useless. Pumpkin pie is really good, I think. Cake is good. You just place it on the ground and then you can like take slices out of it and stuff.
We just have pistols in this game type?
Oh, some cheesecake.
Oh, I can't hit for nothing. Oh, he's already
Okay.
dead.
I gotta play some in the meantime, then I guess I'm waiting for this nonsense.
just in. That guy walked around the corner too. Switch over to Halo for Ruby. Ruby has to update.
Yeah. And it looks like it's gonna be updating for like hours. Some crap. I don't know. It's taking really slow.
Sometimes.
You should probably pick a different game to play then.
Yeah, go switch and play Super Mario Sunshine.
We don't have that.
Oh, fucking get it then.
Look, Halo hater.
I don't hate Halo. I'm just not into it. You know, there's this movie called She's Just Not That Into You. It's like that.
Gain the lead.
Nah, I've seen that movie.
I guess there's no accounted for taste.
Whatever.
Guess if you have a lack of taste, I understand.
Nah. I've seen that movie. I've seen it a few times, but it was something else. Cause I used to be like, I don't know. I watched that movie thinking like maybe it will drop some hints. Yeah, like it's gonna be like, oh wow, it was really about. It was really cheesy, and then this girl, like one girl in particular, couldn't take a hint for nothing. I mean, like a dude even called on the phone, different names. She's like, oh my god. Then she was like advancing to this other dude. Yeah, she's like, oh, he called me, and it was like, girl, no.
Although the wrong name, he still called me.
And then like this other dude, like she into him or whatever, and he was just having a party at his house, you know, because people have those. And then she took it as like, oh man, he secretly wanted me over here, and I was cleaning up and cooking dip, and he invited me as a friend, but I'm listening to these other guys, so now I think it's more than that when it's clearly not more than that. Yeah, and I was like, the whole thing, I felt so bad. I was like, girl,
This is her
come
being
on.
straight up dumb. Like,
Yeah.
was she
and she's all
white?
like, at least I'm not. Yes. And
Was
she's
she
all like, at least
blonde?
I'm not afraid to love. And I was like, but you're kind of, you know,
giving off
Obtuse.
huge stalker vibes.
very aloof. Like, dangerously so. Like the kind where some strange drunk guy would be on the side of the road talking about, oh, I think you're cute. And she's like, oh, that's my soulmate type of aloof.
Oh
Not
my
like,
God. Fucking white people,
Yeah.
I swear to God.
like,
That reminds
Crazy.
me of a story.
okay.
Okay. Come
Hold on, I'm
on.
focusing, but I'm gonna tell you in a moment. There we go. All right, so story goes like so. My ex-girlfriend,
Okay.
a
Tiffany,
few
that's
years
her name.
back. No, that's Armored.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, I just said a random name, okay? To give her, like, at least, like, a little character, but it's whatever.
She does not need any more character than this. My ex-girlfriend.
Gain the lead.
When we were first starting to get to know each other and like talking or whatnot, karaoke for my birthday. Like right before we had started dating. Now I ain't really want to do karaoke. She ain't really want to do karaoke. We had signed up, but we just so happened to leave right before names got
Gain
called.
the lead.
So it was great. Anyway, walk over to her car. I'm walking over to her car, whatever have you, right?
Gain the
Walk
lead.
over to her car, and she's on her driver's side, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am on the passenger side, just sort of talking to her. Really, I'm at the hood of the car, but like hood passenger side, right?
Okay.
Anyway, we're talking, we're chatting, we're having a good time outside. It's nighttime in the city, and this white girl walks up to us with her friend. There's two white girls. They walk up to us, and naturally they're both drunk. And
Naturally.
she was like, "Are you our Uber?" And I was like, "Let me get this straight. I'm standing outside on the passenger side of this car, and you
And
thought
you think I'm a Uber?
that must be the Uber."
Racist.
Racist.
Right. I'm like, you thought I'm the Uber when I'm standing on the passenger side of this car? Like, I'm not even in the car. Clearly not in a car.
Gain the lead.
And I'm standing outside, basically on the sidewalk. And you walk up and ask if I am the Uber.
Okay, you gotta remember.
It was trying to, like, get in the car.
Oh, God.
And then I was all like, no, I am not your Uber. What?
Oh my god.
And then her friend was like, "I'm sorry, she's drunk," and I'm like, "You're both drunk." Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. What are you talking about? You're acting like you're not drunk, but alright, go off.
Ooh, I should play some Monster Hunter, I suppose.
Either way, I waited for their actual Uber to appear,
Just
and then got them in their car. But I was all like, y'all was really just about to get in this car, not
like,
knowing
I'm
me
a
from Adam,
stranger.
just,
Game over.
right? Like, y'all don't know me from Adam, just jumping in the car. Like, this must be the Uber. Get in, girl. Like,
Yeah,
what?
this is it. Let's go.
Look at here. I was so worried. I was all like, I don't know if I can have
You're
daughters
waiting for it. Now you're parent 20. Like, listen, ladies.
Yeah, basically.
No. I don't. Now I feel a parental responsibility to make sure that you make it safely. That's both.
Basically.
His brief
That's
moment
both,
of being
because,
a
I
parent
mean,
has
like,
scarred
you
him for
know.
life.
But now they can always remember that, like, this one black guy with like super nice eyes.
I doubt
Assuming
they
they can
even remember.
That they was trying to get in some stranger's car thinking that they was the Uber. I was like, you gotta be kidding. I'm all like, what happens if I wasn't the Uber and I was like a bad person?
There's
And I
an
was like,
ARC
yeah, I'm the
animated
Uber.
series.
Get in the car.
Or just an opportunist, just like they're asking for it type of guy.
Yeah, they might be in a dungeon somewhere and nobody ever hears from them again because they just talked to the wrong person. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Y'all can't do this.
As Santiago, the animated series exploration with Helena's story. Oh my god.
I legitimately got worried and was thinking to myself, I cannot have daughters, and also I feel like I should talk to their parents.
Definitely talk to their parents.
Like, I understand, we all college folks, I get it, but at the same time, no! You can't do that. You can't walk up to strangers and try to get in the car and act like they. Like, first off, Uber has a picture and the color of the car on there. The least you could have done was verify that part, at least.
Experience 2 times breeding / harvesting while stocking up on new skins, chibis, and rare drops from Raptor Claws and Gotcha Claws. I'm in. Did I get on Genesis? What should I get on? I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna go on. Yeah, I'm gonna go on Ragnarok.
Oh, shot in the back. I shot in the back. I don't even know why I'm playing this. I was supposed to play with Ruby. Ruby ain't gonna play. Ruby hasn't picked a new game yet. Ruby just got me out here getting shot in
You
the
can play
head. for no
Uno
reason.
or Monopoly.
Actually, I could.
Oh, if we're actually gonna do this, I'm getting off Arc real fucking fast.
Oh, you actually trying to play?
Hell yeah, I want to play. I don't have any friends that actually want to play those games. Because they're like, no,
What
they're
game?
so boring.
Monopoly and Uno.
I don't have Uno
Monopoly.
installed, but I have Monopoly Plus
Yeah.
installed.
I'm
I don't
totally
have
down for some
Monopoly.
Monopoly. You don't have Monopoly? You should have Monopoly on that Xbox.
It's like two.
How did I miss them shots? What?
I was gonna say it was like $2. I'm pretty sure
I
it's
ain't
like
played this
15.
game in a while. I know I'm rusty at Halo, but I ain't that rusty. Did I just fall to my death?
Yes.
I just fell to my death. Who fell with me?
I just
Did we?
fell to
what?
my death.
We could play.
And that,
Code Vein
it was
together.
said so casually. Where it's like, why is it so okay? Like, hey guys, I don't mean to be a bother, but did I just fall to my death? Yeah, man, you totally just fell to your death. Oh, great. I felt something was off, you know, but I didn't want to be that guy, you know, like.
God, my face hurts
No,
so
you
bad.
good.
Wow. Ruby, check to see if you have Monopoly on that Xbox. You should have it.
Are y'all game sharing?
Yeah.
Well, if she doesn't have it installed, she definitely has it then. It only takes like 2 seconds. It's
20's
literally
my cousin.
literally like 2 gigs.
Right,
I think.
20?
Sure. if
Y'all
that's what you wanna
cousins?
be. But I don't know if you saw what my cousin had put on Facebook but that dude's an idiot. I can't believe he's a doctor.
What happened? Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Yeah, I'm intrigued too. What did he
Spill it.
put?
Spill all of it. Don't leave out
I
any
want to check it
details.
now. I need
Yeah, you go
this
check it. You'll see.
in my
He's
life.
clearly an idiot.
Oh
Like
my god, I don't
he's
have
an
my phone.
absolute idiot who clearly read Atlas Shrugged
What's
one
the
time in his
topic?
life, and
What's the topic?
the topic is he's a fool. I can't believe he's a doctor, and any morality that I thought he had is
See a
gone.
bunch of
Oh my God, I'll
birthday
be back.
stuff.
The man read Atlas Shrugged, I think, one time in his life, and decided this was his new Bible.
I don't know. We might be talking about the wrong cousin.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the dumb cousin. I'm pretty sure this was the dumb one. I mean, first off,
Wait,
if we're being honest here, they're all kind of dumb.
I realized one of them. Except for one.
I mean, if we're being absolutely
There's only one
honest,
not dumb cousin that we
it's
have.
not like even on both sides of the family, I just don't find people with a whole lot of brain power.
Wait, when did he post it? I don't even see stuff on his Facebook. Unless he's got another
I
Facebook.
haven't played Halo in a while. No, it's on my wall.
Oh, he
Just look for
tagged
the
you in
post
it?
about No. Just look for the post where I'm talking about people literally starving.
Oh, I thought it was what he said. Okay, let me look on you. The movie sold.
Okay, I know I haven't played this game in a while because these are all easy kills that I'm messing up. Like I'm over here acting like I'm worse than a noob.
Oh, the Stealing to Survive post?
Yeah. Read his
Okay.
entire thread and then tell me he's not just a flaming idiot, just a complete and
Stealing
total
from-
mentally challenged.
Stealing from the rich won't solve the problems of the poor. He sounds like he's rich now. Poverty is a multifactorial issue that won't be solved by writing checks. If it was, the nearly $1 trillion entitlement budget would have solved the issue decades ago. No. The rich should pay their fair share, the same fair share as everyone else. We are not, and we should fix the tax system to prevent corporations and ultra wealthy from paying less than working people. However, suggesting that we should have the rich pay more than their fair share because they are wealthy is stealing. Wealthy is a moving benchmark, and in fact, many of the working poor in this country would be considered wealthy anywhere else.
Hold on, if you're gonna do that, let me leave this game that I'm losing at, and then you can be him, the dummy, and then I can be me, and we could just read it out for this whole chat. Give me a moment. Let me go get my phone. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? All right, I found it. Where you at?
He's grateful that my family encouraged and ensured my generation learn more because now we, my siblings and cousins, can do more for ourselves and family. But I know I'm coming from a place of privilege having that education. I agree that financial literacy should become more ubiquitous in public school curriculums. And then you say, alright, so on the surface, I am sure a flat tax seems fair and even logical. You might even think it seems immoral to have people pay a higher tax rate just because they make more money. However, this logic ignores a few things. First of all, it ignores that's exactly what's happening to the middle class. First thing he ignores is a basic
Wait, that's not what I
economic
put in there.
principle.
Oh, I
No,
see
but
what you
that's what
said.
I'm. Yeah.
You add in your aside in there.
This whole
Hold on.
thing
I'll read
about
mine. You read her. You read him. I'll read me. That way we can keep
I don't
track.
want to read him. He sounds like somebody who got to a different tax bracket is now acting different.
Yeah,
But all
exactly.
right,
You're
all
him.
right,
I'm me. All right. Let's start. Let's
okay.
start from the top so we can have a nice flowing thing going on. All right. You start from the top. I wait. No, I
What was
start.
this
I
article
start.
about? The article's
So
about
the
how
article I posted
because of
is
the COVID.
stealing. Yeah, because of COVID, stealing to survive, more Americans are shoplifting food as aid runs out during the pandemic. All right, that's what I posted. That was the article I posted about people stealing food because they're having a harder time because of the pandemic. All right, you could start off with what he put down first.
Stealing from the rich won't solve the problem of the poor. Poverty is a multifactorial issue that won't be solved by writing checks. If it was, the nearly $1 trillion entitlement budget would have solved the issue decades ago. I wait, first of all, can I just say this before we get any further in this? The whole the beginning of this is already wrong. Like this whole idea that I mean, I get that poverty is multifactorial, like it has multiple factors, multiple layers, and whatever. But this idea that if you could write a check, then it would end poverty, kind of takes away a lot of sociological conditions of instability that results into the breakdown of those standards and values of the purpose of those ideals, that which contributes to both poverty and to our economic state, that anybody should be able to figure out that the reason why there is certain levels of poverty that doesn't it's very much exactly connected, like a direct relationship with solving the issue of writing checks, because without writing those checks it creates a series, or in sociological terms it creates a state of enemy, which is exactly that, which is a condition of instability that is resulting from breakdowns because they have a lack of that stability to be able to maintain a life or a standard that would be acceptable by social norms, which based off of that is the reason why a lot of third world countries exist, because they have a lack of financial stability, which encourages to them to having a high crime rate, which also encourages them to having a state called what was it called, uh let's see, Merton's theory. Exactly. There's Durkheim's theory of enemy, there's Merton's theory, there's general strain theory, there's strain theory, there's several sociological and criminological theories that and economic theories that relate to exactly that, which is already starting in the beginning of the conversation incorrect. And anybody who knows about those sociological, economical, and criminological theories knows that from the beginning statement was wrong.
Yeah, no, I know. Don't get me wrong.
I mean,
So
that
that
alone, the opening is like
the
you
very
missed it,
opening
bro.
at the start just makes you
You
think
you
like,
you started wrong from the very beginning. Missed the entire concept. You're basically saying even if we gave poor people money, they would still be poor. That's
which is
which
funny because again, remember the post I started with was people are stealing because they can't afford
they don't
basic things
have
like
any
food
flipping
and
money.
toiletries right
So
now.
maybe if you gave them some money, they wouldn't have to steal, which is the reason why they are stealing, because a lack of those values, a lack of those conditions is resulting in them to be able to adhere to delinquent and abnormal standards against society, because that is literally by definition a state of enemy.
True, but let's continue. Let's because it gets better. Let's
Does
continue because
it?
this gets this. No, but watch. So I asked him because remember I'm thinking because I'm clearly also dumb here. I'm thinking it has to be somewhat related to the topic that I
Merton.
posted. I put an article up
Robert
about people
Merton's
stealing because they don't
theory.
got food. So I thought to myself, surely that's what we're talking about. So I said, when you say stealing from the rich, are you remarking on the Americans currently stealing in order to survive, or is this more along the lines of taxation as theft type of deal? All right, your turn.
I just
Nope, you just gotta read them. Don't
hold
worry, you
on.
can have all the
I
commentary
didn't
after
I
we get
didn't
through this.
realize Hold on a second. I didn't realize this was even up here, so I just have to respond real quick.
Oh, you're responding to this?
Yeah.
Wait, no. Let's read through it first before you respond. Get through it all first, so that way you know exactly what you're responding to.
I've already typed it.
Okay, fine. But can you go back to the you being him and I'm being me part?
Yes.
All right.
What was it? The rich should pay for their fair share, the same fair share as everyone else. Many are not, and we should fix the tax system to prevent corporations and ultra wealthy from paying less than working people. However, suggesting that we should have the rich pay more than their fair share just because they are wealthy is stealing. Wealthy is a moving benchmark, and in fact, many of the working poor in this country would be considered wealthy anywhere else.
We got them air quotes, but yep. All right, so I say, at what point is anyone suggesting the rich pay more than their fair share exactly? Also, as an aside, what is considered a fair share for a rich person? We can address what constitutes rich and wealthy if you like as well. All of this, though, is a deflection from the fact that stealing has gone up to try to address the problems of the poor.
Fair share is exactly that. We should all pay the same percentage of our income in taxes. If we pick 10% as an example, you make 30K, you pay 3K in taxes. If someone else makes 3 mil, they pay 300K. Simple. Asking the second person to pay more because they have enough is stealing. I think I already addressed your second question. Wealthy is subjective and does not actually have a definition.
Keep going, you still got more.
Oh, I thought I read you. I'd ask you, what do you expect wealthy Americans do besides pay the same taxes everyone else is paying? And Hope says,
All right. No, we could skip that. We don't even need to care about those two.
Okay.
All right, so all right, so on the surface, I am sure a flat tax seems fair and even logical. You might even think it seems immoral to have people pay a higher tax rate just because they make more money. However, this logic ignores a few things. First thing it ignores is a basic economic principle, the law of diminishing marginal utility and how it applies to income. What I mean is simple. Not every dollar has the same economic value to the individual. Quick examples. If you work minimum wage and make $7.25 an hour, that is $58 a day. If you find a $20 bill on the ground and keep it, that is nearly 3 hours of your workday. You have increased your wealth by nearly 7% for the whole week, assuming no taxes on your paycheck. Now let's say you have a man who is homeless and a CEO worth over a couple $1,000,000. You drop $100 on the ground and tell them whoever wins can keep the money. What are the chances the CEO is going to fight for that $100? The CEO is not going to risk injury or, depending on his professional obligations, the time it takes to acquire that $100 bill. So it is your first dollar is your most valuable. And like any resource, as dollars are accumulated, each dollar holds less of a value than the last. It is this law that a flat tax ignores, to the great detriment of the working class and poor. Your first $30,000 barely affords your existence in America. The last $30,000 of a $300K salary will change your situation far less. It is for that reason that taxing your first dollars at the same rate as your last dollars makes no economic sense. It is for that reason that taking the same percentage from a struggling family's budget to just survive as you do a billionaire's car fund is immoral. So to expound upon this further, a flat tax system would transfer the tax burden to the lower income and middle income taxpayers. Assuming that more commonly used deductions are eliminated, the tax burden could shift dramatically to the lower and middle classes. This is because it could altogether eliminate some taxes that wealthier individuals tend to pay, such as capital gains, dividends, and interest income taxes. Federal revenue totaled $3.5 trillion in fiscal year 2019, and half of that came from personal income taxes, including taxes on capital gains, dividends, and interest. This is also why a flat tax may not be as fair as one would think. A gradual tax system does allow for things like wealth distribution, which many have argued is a major benefit to society. And a flat tax could also give middle-class families an extra burden. If someone making $1 million per year has to pay 18% of his income in taxes, he still has netted $820,000 for the year, a figure which still has great purchasing power. But a person making $50,000 per year is left with $41,000 per year. That difference can influence fiscal decisions like purchasing a new car versus a used car, whether to place a down payment on a house, or affording either a state school or a private college. Extremely tough for people who make closer to the national median income level. So the question is, in advocating a flat tax, are you willfully trying to enact a policy that would benefit the rich at the expense of the poor? Are you a fan of the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? Low-income earners will earn much less than the others. The fact that they have to spend on the same necessities as folks who are better off is also still an issue, as when necessities expenses taken out of the picture, low-income earners are left with so little for anything else. In other words, the poor get poorer. Now, if in your mind that this is the fair state of things, the correct state of things, so be it. A disadvantaged and exploited workforce to help generate the wealth of the wealthy. And then I also had to add, because he'd asked the other question, now you've asked, what do I expect the wealthy Americans do besides pay their same taxes as everyone else? Well, first, let us see what they are doing. If you look at philanthropic structures, you will find that the wealthy generally give away their cash in ways that benefit them. You have pooled income funds, private foundations, charities. It lets the wealth pay less income, estate, and capital gains taxes. You should see what they do with donor advertise funds. They also use their money to weaponize the political system against us. It isn't like every person who's a billionaire is some sort of saint. I'd argue very few of them are, but I don't know many billionaires. Still, just like there are good people and bad people, there can be good and bad billionaires. And the bad ones get to use 501c4s to do their bidding. Mob bosses and drug cartels like political power too, after all. So what do I expect them to do? Well, I expect them to do what they already are doing. Throwing their money around in ways that benefit them and or get them to be richer. Finding ways to try and dodge their fair share of taxes. I mean, look at this pandemic. According to a new report by Americans for Tax Fairness and the Institute of Policy Studies, the collective wealth of America's 651 billionaires has jumped by over $1 trillion since roughly the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic to a total of $4 trillion at market close on Monday, December 7th, 2020. Combined, just the top 10 billionaires are now worth more than $1 trillion. The total net worth of the nation's 651 billionaires rose from $2.95 trillion on March 18th, the rough start of the pandemic shutdowns, to $4.01 trillion on December 7th, a leap of 36%, based on an analysis of Forbes magazine's research on billionaires. The $1 trillion wealth gained by 651 U.S. billionaires since mid-March is more than it would cost to send a stimulus check of $3,000 to every one of the roughly 330 million people in America, double the 2-year estimated budget gap of all state and local governments, which is forecast to be at least $500 billion. By June, state and local governments had already laid off 1.5 million workers, and public services, especially education, faced steep budget cuts. Only slightly less than total federal spending on Medicare, which was $644 billion in 2019, and Medicaid, $389 billion in 2019, which together serve 120 million Americans. 69 million in Medicaid, 63 million in Medicare, less than 12 million enrolled in both. Nearly 4 times the $267 billion total in stimulus payments made to 159 million people earlier this year. At $4 trillion, the total wealth of all U.S. billionaires today is nearly double the $2.1 trillion in total wealth held by the bottom half of the population, or 165 million Americans. Their pandemic profits are so immense that American billionaires could pay for a major COVID relief bill and still not lose a dime of their pre-virus riches. Their wealth growth is so great that they alone could provide a $3,000 stimulus payment to every man, woman, and child in the country and still be richer than they were 9 months ago. Now these 651 people got a lot richer. Are there more jobs for average Americans? How is it that personal incomes fell 1.1% in November by some $221.8 billion, while consumption dropped 0.4% or $63.3 billion, according to data released by the Commerce Department. For an economy that relies on consumer spending, this is some very troubling news to go into the new year with, which leads us back to the very article I posted, where here we have people stealing for food now, so I expect the wealthy to do what the wealthy are already doing. Now, what I would like for them to do, that is a different story. In short, I would like if they had actual philanthropic giving that was less about them and more about making sure that people in the richest country in the world have a fair shot at making it in life instead of exploiting them.
Your argument is fundamentally flawed by trying to fit a one-size-fits-all valuation for everyone. One single guy may spend the last 30K of his 300K year on a new expensive car because he has nothing better to do with his money. Another guy may be supporting an entire village in his home country that scraped to send him to America to get an education. His last 30K may be what he uses for his own meager living expenses. You have no idea. The crux is that even in the case of the first guy, who are you to say how much his last 30K is worth to him? Just because he spent it on something considered frivolous? That's the same tired argument rich elites give against entitlements. Cell phones, flat screens, movie ticks, Netflix are all frivolous, right? Again, don't expect the rich to solve the problems of the poor, nor damn problems if they choose not to do so. Robin Hood was thief regardless of the purpose for his theft.
Oh, my turn. I was like, it's okay that you did not grasp the morality of that last argument. However, there is no fundamental flaw with it. The idea that one wealthy person supports a whole village and another spends it on a fleet of cars is inconsequential to the actual issue of tax. If anything, the fact that one guy is supporting a whole village with his money only kind of proves the point. Also, as an aside, the guy surviving off of 30K and sending the rest back home is basically doing 90% of his money as wealth redistribution to folks who are in a worse financial shape. Anyway, point is that a flat tax is simply an immoral stance to take in a country of billionaires. Now, if there was a universal income established such that basic needs are already met, a flat tax is a bit better off. Don't be so desperate to defend the wealthy when you don't even approach their level of wealth. Americans all think that they are just temporarily embarrassed billionaires who, if they worked a little harder or invested a little better, would be just as rich as Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos. Yet most Americans are probably one or two disasters away from being homeless. In general, any American making under $450,000 a year is closer to being homeless than to being a millionaire. That is a fact. Perhaps we should dig deeper into why you think folks paying a fair share is theft. Because you know for a fact that right now the wealthy don't pay their fair share. It's a running joke given the loopholes in our tax code. However, outside of your personal opinion, do you have any facts or figures that would demonstrate your claim that having the wealthy actually pay their fair share of taxes would do nothing to help the poor? Because that is your claim, that flat tax or progressive tax, either way it doesn't matter. An interesting claim, since you felt that a fundamental flaw to a basic economic 101 level principle was that a person could already be engaging on their own form of significant wealth redistribution. Also, an aside, the chat is super lit right now. Alright, your turn.
I think you missed my point here. My point in both examples that you are making arbitrary assumptions about other people's money. You throw out numbers like 450K as if scientifically proven that to be the cutoff. How about the 451K, 450,000.02? The mistake that you and a lot of extreme left-leaning people make is that you will never make, oh, so he's conservative, that you will never make a moral argument for why you or anyone else is, because it explains a lot, is entitled so the fruits of another person's labor, regardless of how much extra you subjectively feel they have, there isn't one. Instead of trying to take other people's hard-earned money, I'd focus on fixing the system that maintains wealth stagnant. A billionaire is entitled to the wealth he may have scraped and bled to accumulate, if he did so honestly, to say someone else is more deserved of what he worked hard to create. However, she is not entitled to use said wealth to circumvent the law or oppress the rights of others. If you want a boogeyman, go after the guys who are buying your congressmen and women and lobbying to avoid antitrust laws and dismantling organized labor. Stop targeting working people you arbitrarily feel have too much money in their pocket.
Oh, I bring facts and figures everywhere I go. Small aside, my entire last post was nothing but research, and I even linked, or not necessarily linked, but I even stated what organization did the research and where I was getting the data from. Clearly, I move with facts and figures. But anyway, I bring facts and figures everywhere I go. something you fail to because you are just so wrapped up in trying to justify frivolous spending that you are missing the point. No one cares about what is considered frivolous spending. You also dodge a lot of questions and facts to harp on what you feel is unfair and unjust treatment of expecting folks who are well off to actually pay their fair share, as well as ignore basic economic principles for your emotionally based argument. So facts for you. With a $500,000 plus income, you are considered, according to the IRS, any household who makes over $4 million in 2020 is considered a top 1% income earner. At $350,000 a year, you're upper middle class in an expensive coastal city and rich in a low cost of living area. $100,000 a year is considered upper middle class in lower cost areas of the country. At $200,000 a year, you are considered upper middle class in expensive coastal cities and rich in lower coast areas of the country. Now, I will admit my $450,000 claim comes from research I did back in 2017. Back then, House Republicans issued a fact sheet about their new tax cut plan that referred to Americans earning $450,000 a year as low and middle income, even though that income level would put those taxpayers in the top 0.5% of all individual Americans. The median household income in the United States was $59,039. Now, you just lumped me in as an extreme left person because of what reason exactly? Because I demonstrated the basic economic principle, the law of diminishing returns? Because that is already me using more actual science and logic than anything you've brought to the table so far. Was it when I demonstrated how the tax burden would shift to the lower classes under the flat tax simply by showing how half the revenue is already generated? Because again, this is me using actual facts. Your every argument, you have nothing but hypothetical and a lot of emotion. Sure, you attack me, but where are your facts and figures, your principles? Anything other than hypothetical musings on the enigma on how folks might be using their money. You have yet to answer anything I've put forth, instead opting to ignore it, which is a shame because I thought you were a smart guy capable of engaging in a debate I'm entertaining on a post where the topic was folks are literally stealing food to survive right now. I get it. An educated black man with a good career thinks he's made it, thinks he's wealthy, and so now he must defend his perceived class. Throughout your working career, you might make upwards of $17 to $18 million. So I get why you are worried and emotional. However, your emotional state does not negate economic principles. It does not negate tax revenue or income. It does not negate the current situation of millions of Americans. It simply doesn't. So I'm going to try to break this down in a different way so maybe you can fully grasp one of the many fundamental flaws of your argument on the sheer entitlement of rich people, because you are arguing from a very strong sense of entitlement. So let's examine 2020 because this is an easy show of your level of entitlement in this argument. I've already stated 651 Americans have made enough money to pay literally every single American $3,000 and still be richer than they were 9 months ago. That is a fact. Now also, if we look at the stock market, well, it has definitely tanked a few times in 2020. Overall, my portfolio and a lot of other portfolios are looking pretty good. So we can say the stock market is doing okay as well. Now then, contrast that with the article posted above about Americans literally stealing food and toiletries now. That there's a clearly marked increase. Go pull the latest jobs data and see the job market recovery has stalled while more than 20 million Americans need aid to make ends meet. Americans' personal incomes fell by 1.1% in November, far more than the 0.3% contraction economics had expected. From that picture, you could tell the rich are not the ones generating wealth or riches for people. So how do the wealthy really become wealthy? Well, common joke is real estate, right? Renting out land. In truth, though, that is not too far from how the wealthy truly make their money. They spend time leveraging control over something that already exists, such as land, knowledge, or money, to increase their wealth, basically known as renting. The wealthy take advantage of monopolies, asymmetrical information, network effects, regulatory capture, artificial scarcities created by subsidies, protectionism, financialism, and globalism. Thus, most wealth is maintained and created through those means. Now, I'm not going to say that billionaires don't work hard for their money. A lot of folks do work hard for their money, outside of the folks inheriting a lot of money. Say, for example, the Waltons. However, the wealthy, their wealth far exceeds their economic contributions. While I dislike Jeff Bezos for his exploitation of workers, he did work hard to get to where he is. He also is bolstered by the monopolies that Bezos has created in retailing and cloud services. In addition, Amazon is hyper-aggressive about evading taxes, and it has received billions in favors from local governments. Bill Gates built a suite of monopolies based on copyrights and network externalities. The bigger Microsoft got, the more powerful its monopoly became. Buffett didn't invent or perfect any technology or company. His one big idea was to invest ruthlessly in companies that have moats that protect them from competition. In other words, the world's third largest fortune is based entirely on investing in monopolies. Google and Facebook invented dominating online platforms that suck in more than half without creating any appreciable content of their own. They are the examples of the hardworking billionaires, and I use these are the examples of the hardworking billionaires, and I use them because this is what folks like to think of when they feel they too can be wealthy. They deliver goods and services that consumers love and depend on. There's no doubt that they produce value. They also capture a lot of rents, which means they really haven't earned everything they have. But let's go further into that, because again, you have the inherent belief that folks create these fabulous, wealthy empires in a vacuum with their own two hands, to the point where you have seemingly switched to you'd be okay if they didn't pay any taxes at all. So, we will examine Walmart and we will examine Amazon for this. First off, the Government Accountability Office report focused on the month of February 2020 that, contrary to popular belief, more than half of SNAP enrollees worked full-time for 50 or more weeks per year in 2018. All told, 9 million wage-earning adults participated in SNAP that year. Back in 2018, the Counter, formerly the News Food Economy, reported that Amazon was among the top 20 employers of SNAP recipients in 4 out of 5 states that responded to public record requests. A government watchdog report found that Amazon, Walmart, and McDonald's were among the top employers of SNAP and Medicaid recipients. Looking at Walmart, Walmart was the top employer of Medicaid enrollees in 3 states and one of the top 4 employers in the remaining 3 states. The retailer was the top employer of SNAP recipients in 5 states and one of the top 4 employers in the remaining 4 states. Now, this is important. I picked these 2 companies because in one, the person running the show is still alive and has built this empire, and in the other, the current beneficiaries of wealth inherited their wealth. Yet in both cases, the people needed to generate the wealth have millions relying on the government. Millions, which means you are fine with and advocating for these companies and these rich, wealthy people to be entitled enough to the time and bodies of living, breathing human beings that they don't even need to properly compensate them, unless in your mind proper compensation is having people be forced to rely on handouts from the government, which would seem strange, but let's go further. Does Jeff Bezos buy, build, or maintain the streets his workers use, their houses they live in, the cars they use to get to and from work? Does he at least buy their cars and gas for them? What about the Waltons? Since asking them to pay their fair share to society is considered extremely leftist, then why do they get to benefit from society and pay nothing back? What is their actual contribution to keep the society going? Instead of the incomes of the people who generate the work, generating the products and services, Instead, the incomes of the people who generate the work, generate the products and services, are borrowed to help supplement the income of Jeff Bezos and the Waltons, in addition to all of the government handouts and favors. Amazon went searching for a secondary HQ and had cities fighting it over it like 2 hobos in a knife fight for their chance at $100 bucks and a hot meal. I have also worked for both Amazon and Walmart, so I've seen firsthand quite a few things. So besides my research knowledge, I have anecdotal knowledge as well. When Amazon warehouse workers strike to protest inhumane conditions, I can point to incidents I have seen personally, such as a woman who was working on night shift in pick. She had something heavy drop on her head and got dizzy spells. The warehouse decided the best treatment was to give her ice cream. Then they started giving her the runaround when she wanted to make a claim. A runaround which stopped after she told me about it, and I started educating her on how to file an OSHA complaint, especially since she was still getting dizzy spells. Quick moment and aside, I know Twitch is now owned, I think, by Amazon. Amazon, don't ban me for this. All right. Anyway, ever been to work someplace where if you get injured, you can't immediately go get aid? Instead, you must first find a phone, call your supervisor, who then has to find you, then allow you to go get aid, though chances are will send you down to a vending machine of pain pills, expect you to take some and go right back to work. If you do make it to the first aid station, chances are high they will also feed you pain pills and send you back to work. Been there, done that, got the literal t-shirt. Ever been someplace working where they deny you time off to care for a relative who is sick and will fire you if you take that time off anyway? Not that you don't have the time off in the bank to take, because seen Walmart pull that trick. Never mind both places being super anti-union to the point it's in their training videos. See, taxpayers subsidize and pay for the wealthy. The wealth workers subsidize and pay for the wealthy. The wealthy, while generating value, are not generating enough value to justify their wealth, which is proven based on how much of their wealth, is generated. Yet you feel it is stealing out of their hands to ask them to pay money into the society they are benefiting from. It's a crazy level of entitlement to think the wealthy are entitled to taxpayer money and bodies of lower socioeconomic status. I mean, you are literally arguing against the wealthy paying taxes because it is stealing their money. When we started this, what started this was the fact folks are so bad off now that crime is literally going up.
That was a tangent. We have been talking about the rights of wealthy individuals, not corporations. The argument for why Amazon should be able to have the business model it does, and the argument for why Bezos shouldn't be unfairly taxed because he's a billionaire and happens to be the CEO of Amazon, are unrelated. Given the complexity of the issue we are already discussing, I suggest staying on topic here. Plus, you still haven't convinced me why if someone goes to work, another person is entitled to a percentage of that working person's paycheck. Wait, you mean like we already have that though? Somebody goes to work, we take out our taxes that pay for like Social Security and shit like that. We have that in place.
Side.
True,
we do.
We have this. So
What are y'all reading?
This is just
Facebook,
why I said
whatever.
Yeah, this Facebook.
Plus,
This is a conversation I'm having with my dumb cousin.
Convince me why if someone goes to work, another person is entitled to that percentage of that person's working person paycheck. That's exactly the argument that a lot of conservatives have as to why they don't think that we should have to pay welfare, or to get people off of welfare. They feel like if I'm working, then so basically he's against like state or federal like welfare and Medicare and Medicaid, basically by that argument, because in that case we already have those things. We get parts of our paycheck taken out to pay for Social Security, to pay for roads, to pay for schools, to pay for etc. But I mean, based on this argument, we shouldn't have that either. So then nobody should have taxes. His argument here is saying nobody should be taxed because everybody with a job, if you work, then you deserve all the money that you have. So then you should pay for everything individually yourself. So we should be paying for his kids to do anything. We shouldn't pay for nobody's kids to do anything. We shouldn't pay for no public school systems. We shouldn't have to pay for no roads. As a matter of fact, that's more liberal, because what he's saying is that the government therefore should pay for it. Not people, those of us with jobs, which is actually a liberal, not a democratic, a liberal standpoint. Is that the government should be the ones that pay for everything and not have to take money from those of us who are working, regardless of our income. So he's a liberal.
Oh, that's what you said.
Is that what we're saying?
Oh, did you finish reading what he said? Wait, did you?
Well, okay, sure.
Wait, no, you just what did you say?
I suggest staying on top here. Plus, you still went to why someone else goes person's paycheck, just because they consider themselves poor and the working person wealthy. How about this? You're right. Without the apostrophe, those greedy, hoarding rich people. So many much more deserving poor people suffering because of their greed. I propose immediately that we institute. Hey. I institute an 80% tax on all income made on the global average, 9,700 annually. Because of course, if you're richer than most, that's wealthy. All these taxes should leave the U.S. and go immediately to the suffering third world that labors over our cheap electronics and textiles that maintain our cush, luxurious lifestyles. Who has that? If people had cush, luxurious...
No, keep going. No. Finish off what he's saying, because this is dumb.
We should stop all entitlements for every American who makes more than average. How can we give handouts to those wealthy people when there are so many much more deserving needy?
Yeah, reread the part where he says "I propose" again, just one more time.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead with your argument.
Because when he said that I proposed that we institute an 80% tax on all income made over the global average of 9,700, I actually read that as 97,000 at first. So just so you know, as I read the next argument, or as I read my next part, that's what I thought I had saw. I didn't realize he'd put such a stupid low number. But anyways, here's what I put. Jesus, you don't have to be a child about it. You have no facts, no figures, you pull numbers from nowhere, and you are so emotional. Why are you so personally invested in making sure billionaires get richer and everyone else can burn? Are you a billionaire? You literally have missed every single solitary point I have made to basically whine about the fact that rich people pay taxes and how unfair that whole concept is. Want to escape paying taxes that badly? Then go someplace where taxes aren't a thing. I expected so much more from you, and all I got was a massive disappointment. If you could have just had one single fact, anything at all for me to latch on to, but instead you're acting kind of rabid. I say this because of responding to anything, you just throw out old cliches that demonstrate a lack of critical thought or even engagement really. Just a poor attempt at sprouting someone else's talking points. Not once have I spoken on stopping or controlling how the wealthy people spend their money. Could care less if they buy 3 acres, hired some folks to dig 3-meter wide holes and 3-meter deep holes and fill it with molten chocolate because they think it looks nice. Not once have I advocated against the existence of billionaires. Have not even advocated for raising taxes on wealthy people. All I did was shoot down your flat tax because it is immoral with the way the society is structured, using basic economic principles that would understand. Wealthy folks should pay their fair share of taxes. That it seems I had to educate further on how billionaires primarily make their money and demonstrate how billionaires get to enact entitled to actual people their money and their time. I spoke nothing on people spending their money on entitlements, luxuries, or restricting their right or ability to do so. Maybe you need to examine why you feel that it's right for one, less advantaged folks to suffer so that a person who could buy several country stock markets outright. For example, he could purchase every company listed in Ireland, another popular place for tech firms, and still have a few $1 billion left over. So that way that person doesn't pay their fair share taxes. 2, why you can't produce facts and figures and so must use the classic wild extremes to try and make an emotional point about a topic you clearly don't fully fathom. Is there any point I suggested that we needed to adopt a Peter Singer level of wealth distribution? If anything, you suggested that with the random analogy of a guy using 90% of his wealth to help the village that helped him get wealthy. Had you been paying even a small amount of attention instead of being a bad record player, you would have easily seen I have not even included millionaires in the wealthy and have focused strictly on billionaires. Now you come in rabid and pick a number like, and this is where I put 97,000 instead of 9,700, just belittles your own intelligence really. Ask yourself the following. Are you 3 very good months away from being a billionaire? Or are you 3 very bad months away from being flat broke? Which one are you closer to?
Flat broke.
All I did was flip your own absurd logic around, casting you as a villain rather than the others you believe deserve that title. You keep trying to make this about a handful of billionaires when this is about a fundamental principle that affects all of us. The principle is, does the government have the legal right to take from me and give to others based on some arbitrary characteristics said government police makes me less deserving and others more so? This is a Republican standpoint. Remember that dogmatic thinking usually has much broader implications than the narrow-minded situational application you're utilizing it for. Take from the wealthy because they are privileged isn't a far cry from take from the insert presumed privileged group because they are privileged.
And then my part here was, the sad thing here is that you really thought you did something. You were quite caught up in Ayn Rand's dogma, it seems, so much so that you have some pretty obvious blinders on. Primarily because you have never addressed a single thing I brought up, just kept trying to find more and more extremes to justify your belief against any and all taxes. Do you think you can answer even one question I pose, or is that against your dogmatic teachings? If you have an issue with the idea of being taxed and think it is fundamentally wrong to A, give up any money whatsoever that you have worked for despite the government providing you a lot of benefits, i.e. you wish to be a freeloader, and B, that it's fundamentally wrong to help people in need whatsoever, then just move to a place with no income tax and have your problem solved. Why live a life you find to be so immoral? I am loving this chat, by the way. And Bento Sama is a new person, but they come in here with some knowledge too.
Well, here's the thing. Now I have definitely I don't have a Uplay account. Let's see. Do I have to have one? Yes, I have to have one. All right, here's the thing. So his argument is basically saying that just because somebody is rich doesn't mean that they should have to pay more money or whatever, because that's not fair. Like, because what stops it from you have to pay more money is because you have more than somebody else, despite the fact that you do because of that by now. But whatever. But that's what he's basically saying. Whereas you're saying it's not so much that the people should pay more, but that based off of these economic times, perhaps we should have them pay their fair share, and that would help boost the economy since people are literally stealing for food, right?
Yeah, they're literally stealing for food.
Well, see, this is the thing. So, expecting people to pay more just because they have more would make it seem like as if they're being specifically targeted. Whereas not doing so makes it seem like as if they're getting tax breaks where everybody else isn't getting. And the reason why people feel that way is because there are people who pay more because they make more, and that is why the middle class is overtaxed, because the middle class makes more than the working class, and they are the centerfold of the economy here. But the article is relating to the fact that subject stealing food in order to survive because of COVID-19. Stealing, therefore, because the issue here is the act of that it's increasing with the crime rate, right? Which makes this really more my alley than anybody else's. All right. So when we think about it that way, the fact that people have to steal food in order to survive, now we're looking at routine activity theory, we're looking at crime pattern theory, we're looking at Merton's strain theory, and we're looking at a sense of enemy here. And that outlines the interactions and a feature of individual level activities that guide a spatial temporal clustering of offending and victimization. Okay? Which basically what it's saying is that it's putting in a direction of general crime reduction when it comes to thefts, robberies, burglaries, even homicide. But when we add in the fact that we have strain theory, it helps it, because this is what we're saying here. Based off of COVID-19, people have to be isolated. People can't go anywhere. They're out of work. They have no money. They still have bills, utilities, children to take care of, and any other sicknesses, health. There has been over 300,000 deaths. So this makes them a limited situation of freedom of movement, increased social isolation, financial distress, and uncertainty related to an aforementioned containment policy at the risk of economic backlashes. Therefore, people are subjected to negative stimuli, which is stress, that leads them to experience a range of negative emotions, which, left unchecked, would lead them to a commission of crime, which is why they are stealing food to survive. So what we're really saying is that COVID-19 is in essence increasing the crime rate, increasing a state of enemy, increasing a state of stress, having prolonged interaction and movement reduction, that it can affect the crime rate on both a short term and prolonged stay-at-home order that triggers spikes and certain levels of crimes in the medium and in long ranges, as well as psychological mental health. So remove the idea, cousin, that it's fair to take money from the rich. You're focusing on the wrong thing. He's focusing on the fact that they make more, it doesn't mean they have to pay more. We're literally saying that this pandemic is making it that way. It increases in theft, robberies, burglaries, homicide, and suicide. We need to be focusing on the crime it's producing, the psychological impacts, the mental health of our economy, and the deficit, not worried about whether or not Jeff Bezos has to give a donation to make sure that it stops the local family down the street from killing themselves. That's what the argument should be, because that's what the article in itself is addressing. And that the fact that the pandemic itself is representing an unprecedented scenario that is hypothesizing, therefore, that the crime changes are not equally distributed, and it's creating a complex system made up of several social, economic, and environmental layers, thus tightly related to crime concentration and psychological and mental health. And if we
if I might
focus
Lay
on
add,
that
down.
spatial concentration of crime and further lines of that for a crucial understanding on a meso level of continuing trends when it comes to the fact that these are the things that people are resorting to survive on both a geographical, environmental, economical, sociological, and psychological focus. That's what we're saying here. So it's not so much about people taking money away from the rich and then they get taxed a little bit more, and that's not fair to them. We need to be able to investigate for your argument against them a statistical association between significant crime reductions and where it correlates and respectively to the community, socioeconomic conditions, health-related, demographic information, and the presence of all those factors jointly together.
So I'm just going to go ahead and add to that. That in one way, I entirely agree with you, but on the other hand, I don't think so much as that COVID is this unprecedented thing. I think COVID is more exposing all of the faults that have already been there and sort of ramping up it, sure, but I don't think that like because stealing was already happening before COVID kind of thing. People have already been what is basically known as wage slaves before COVID even began, which is why we are the 99 and the 1%. That whole terminology even came about to begin with. But I mean, if you're just taking a look, it's easy to pull a quick link between social economic status and crime. Matter of fact, if I sit there and think about it for a long enough time, and by that I don't mean I have to think about it at all. What I'm really going to say here is that our American system is actually set up to try to make people into criminals because, thanks to the 13th Amendment, anybody who's convicted of a crime can be used as a slave. Private prisons currently use people as slave labor, and I can point out quite a few folks who then buy that slave labor and use that particular slave labor. And therefore, what you're really trying to get here is that there's every incentive to lock people up into jails because that is how you get your slave workforce. Now, also keeping the wages low helps people stay wage slaves. You have to go to work in order to barely make it. But if you really think about it, right, wages have been stagnated for the past 40 years or so. Unions got busted. So like if wages had actually kept up, instead of me having to go to the bank to take a loan out in order to be able to buy a house, I'd be able to just be able to buy a house outright. But instead, companies have been making record profits for the past decade or so or more, have been taking the money from those record profits, putting it into the bank or putting them into other research or other investments kind of deal, taking the money away from us. So the money that I should have been having has been going to making those companies richer. Meanwhile, I'm still stuck having to basically borrow the money, because since the companies take the money and put it in the bank, right, and then I go to the bank to borrow the money, instead of me just getting the money that I should have because my wages have gone up since they've been stagnated for 40 years, I'm basically borrowing the money I should have and paying it back with interest to the very companies who should be paying me more. But instead, since they're using the bank as a middleman, they get to laugh their way to the bank of basically being paid twice: one, for withholding the amount of money that I should be having, and two, because now I'm paying interest on the money that I had to borrow from them, kind of deal. And I think that while COVID has definitely exacerbated the situation, which is why people are now stealing in order to survive kind of situation, I think that fundamentally we have a problem within the U.S. system, that it's set up to try to get people to become criminals so that way they can be used in an exploitative fashion kind of deal. And when it comes to your just for the record real quick, McDonald's used let me see, certain McDonald's store items such as poultry and containers were made in prison. Target, since the early 2000s, used to relied on suppliers that are known to use prison labor. IBM, Texas Instruments, Boeing, Nordstrom, Intel, Walmart, Victoria's Secret, AT&T, BP, Starbucks, Microsoft, Honda Motor Company, Macy's, Sprint, Nintendo, JCPenney's, Wendy's. These are all people who use prison labor in order to cut the costs of things or whatever have you. So
Why can I connect to this?
are you trying to do Monopoly?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I'm about to hop onto Monopoly myself. I've been waiting for you to get onto Monopoly as well.
Story time, bitch. Let's move on past the political situation that we were just into
connect to it. Like
no,
I put my email in, password, whatever. It press X to connect. Does
What do you
that
mean
let
you
me
can't? Here,
connect?
let me try. Let me switch over. Hold on, everybody. Hold on to your butts real quick. By the way, the chat. I like this chat right now.
do
Keep
you
it
want to hear
rolling
some
here.
drama that happened with my ex-boyfriend? Tony already knows about him, but there's like some extra shit that happened like a month ago.
Yeah. Let me switch games because since the chat's gonna the broadcast is gonna pause, the people in chat won't be able to hear your story until after I switch. So you might want to wait.
Okay.
Ba, ba, ba. There was nothing arbitrary about any of my statements. Do I think that rich people have to pay exorbitant amount? No, but I do think that rich people right now dodge even paying their fair share of taxes, as it is, and it would be
Oh
nice if
my
they would
god.
at least do that.
I had the best alcoholic drink in my life, like a while back.
I have never actually drank a single alcoholic drink in my entire
It's
life.
not as fun as people make it out to seem. It's more like it's fun to do in social situations, not just go out and get freaking hammered every night. Like one of my friends does every weekend. He goes out drinking, but that's because he has a lot of depression that he's trying to get rid of. But it's not. Anyway, so we went to a taco place.
Welcome to
And it was really good.
Monopoly.
Cute little tacos. They're pretty good. And I ordered a bomb pop alcoholic drink. So literally, they scooped up bomb pop like sherbet or whatever that stuff is made out of. You know, the red, white, and blue popsicles. My favorite freaking popsicle. And then they poured Everclear over it. It was like an Everclear bomb pop slushy, and it was
I have those
so
popsicles
good.
in my freezer right now.
I love them. But I made the mistake of drinking half of it without any food in my system.
Really nice.
So that shit hit me really hard at like just sitting on a really tall stool. I almost fell off.
This town
I don't
has
even
never
drink, and even
looked so
I know
great.
not to drink on an empty stomach.
I thought the food would come out faster, okay? They took their sweet time getting me my chips and salsa.
So do I create game?
I'm already in a
Custom
game,
match?
so... Or I already created a game.
How about investing in this city?
I've never actually played this online with people before.
Oh, it's
I
so
always just played in my
fun.
house with people.
I have 3 different Monopoly boards. I have Steven Universe, a Twilight Princess one, Legends of the Twilight Princess, and I think the classic one.
Even Universe might be interesting.
Yeah.
Hey Ruby, are you still there? Are you able to join?
Well, let me flip and connect. I did my email. I have my password. I have my username. Click the thing. Check X. Wait, did I change my controller settings or something? Because why did I keep pressing? No, because why can't I keep pressing X and nothing's happening?
Everclear sounds like nail polish remover.
It literally
Probably is.
tasted
It
like
probably is.
nail polish remover. I'm not even kidding. It was so strong and so fuming. It was horrible. Horrible. The last time I had Everclear was when I was like 17. Don't tell anyone. I'm just kidding. But no, I was 17. My friend Travis made a weird, like, it made a disgusting drink that was apparently meant for sipping, not enjoying. And I hated it. It was so bitter and so strong. I was like, I'm not drinking this shit. It gave me something sweet or fruity. Like, come on. It was horrible. Horrible.
Oh, I'm sure. By the way, the real is the auditory. I'm not saying that because rich people make more money than they can spend, they should give it away. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that taxes are something that we need in order to have this society to work the way it currently is. Yes. But I'm also saying that we should not just do a simple flat tax, because a simple flat tax only hurts the poor and the middle class. Therefore, the progressive tax system would be the best system for us to use. Now, the fair share within that progressive tax system, that can be debated by economics all day or economists all day, no problem. My thing is that establishing a flat tax would be immoral with the way our society is structured now. I'm not saying I want rich people to give 90% of their income or 80% of their income away or anything like that. I would like for them to maybe stop using a bunch of loopholes to not pay anything. For example, like they feel like they should give at least something back. I'm not saying that simply because they're rich they need to give up all of their money, or that they have more than they can spend, they need to give up all of their money. But I am saying that they do need to pay taxes, and that because they have the ability to pay the taxes without necessarily suffering any negative income from it, that the progressive system works better for them. Not that I'm trying to like make it where, like, you know, everybody's basically trying to survive on $50,000. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to sit there and say that if you tax a person who makes $30,000, 30% of their income, and you tax a guy who has, like, you know, $7 million, 30% of his income, those are going to affect those two people very, very differently. And by that, I mean we're talking life choices for the guy who's making like $30,000. He's making significantly different life choices than the guy who already has like the 7 million. So it is harder for the guy at the lower income bracket to still be able to survive and thrive in this country, paying the same percentage of their income as a rich person would. Right? Because like if half of my income is going to just basic utilities, right? Like rent, like if I make, you know, $20,000 a year, but like my rent's $600 a month, right? You know, that's what, six? Why can't I do math all of a sudden? $8,200 just in rent, no utilities, just $8,200 just in rent. And how much did I say this guy was making? $20,000. So that's nearly half of the money just in the place of living, right? Never mind food, transportation, anything like that. If you get sick, any medicines, all that other jazz. Just in a spot to live, half of the money that you make is going to just support the fact that you need a roof over your head. $600 in rent is pretty. We're still waiting for Ruby to accept in.
What?
$600 in rent is still pretty cheap. Yeah, we're waiting for you to accept the invite. Yeah, just try accepting the invite. See if that works.
This part of town.
I don't think that our tax system should be used to hurt the very people in the system. And since I don't want the tax system to hurt people, then no, I don't want people who are, you know, just barely making it to have to pay a significant portion of their income in taxes. At the same time, someone who is not and it's another thing, like rich people, they dodge taxes all the time, but like taxes don't really have to bother. Like if you actually work out the math, it doesn't really bother them. They're actually more worried about losing the political power that they have than they are actually about paying the taxes, which is why they spend so much time, energy, and effort spending probably even more money in dodging the taxes and all the lobbies and all that other jazz to maintain their wealth than they are in actually paying the taxes. But that's another story. Also, I highly recommend folks to watch Rules for Rulers by C.P. Gray to sort of give a better understanding of where I'm coming from, at least about how money systems work. And you might be like, what's the connection? If you watch that video and you find the connection, I might have to do some sort of reward or something like that. I think it'd be interesting to see what people come up with on that one. But either way, what I'm saying is that the tax system should not be used to hurt people in the tax system, right? So you don't want to have it where like there's a flat tax, so that way certain people, i.e. the lower income and middle income folks, are being hurt by the tax system. Meanwhile, the rich folks are not at all affected. What we want to do is we want to make it where everybody's able to pay into the system to help benefit everybody in the system without it significantly hurting them to do so. And so a flat tax would shift the burden and the pain over to the lower and the middle class folks, and that would be literally hurting them at the same time. So it's not that I'm like, oh, rich people have so much more than they can spend, they should pay so much more. So much more is all like, I feel like everybody was born on this earth and they only have really one life to try to make it, to try to survive and thrive. And while there's a lot of factors that are outside of your control, there are some in there, but there are nothing wrong with giving a helping hand to somebody who absolutely needs it. And also, taxes go to so much more. I mean, like, you know, in order to drive to and from work to make your money, you need roads, and the roads are paid for in taxes. In order to get the education you needed to go to work, because school is basically was meant to build people into factory workers, whatever have you, that took taxes to pay the teachers and the lunches and the subsidies for all that other stuff, your equipment, your textbooks, blah, 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 etc. That's why public school is free and not everybody gets to pay for it. Even though technically public schools is paid for in property taxes, that's why you have such a disparity.
I can't. They will not let me join a game, and then they're like,
They will not let you join at all?
No, and then like you have to, because I don't have a Uplay account. Then I create a Uplay account, and then it's like you can't find your account, and I'm like, I just did this.
Oh, you
Sent
need
in
to
my
go over to
email.
her house and help her right now, 20.
I can't. She's very far away.
What is this? Alright.
I love this part of town.
And that's part of the reason why I don't buy any Apple products. Apple, they use their Apple lobbying group to lobby against a bill to stop corporations from using slave labor from people who are stuck in concentration camps in China overseas. That's ridiculous. It's what I would expect from Apple, but it's still ridiculous. I think it's actually funny that we're having, you know, this entire economic discussion over here. Not political, economical, but, I mean, economics leads to politics eventually, but economic discussion over here when we're trying to play the game Monopoly. It's like ironic.
Yeah.
But I really want to play the game Monopoly because I don't really lose in this game.
How about
You're
investing
gonna
in
lose
this
today,
city?
bitch. I never lose either.
Oh, I'm looking forward to someone trying to make me lose this match.
Alright, my turn.
I'm just waiting on Ruby.
You probably won't be able to.
I mean, I'm sure there's
This town has
something
never
that
looked so
you're
great.
just missing.
Ruby, why don't you try creating the game?
Yeah.
Maybe we can join off of you.
What the fuck?
Maybe you just need to restart your game.
Well, I can't separate economics from politics in the sense that economics is what fuels a lot of politics. Like, for sure, on that front, I believe that if we could remove money from politics, we'd be a lot better off.
I want to win the lottery so I can start a business for tall, big women.
For what?
Ooh.
Tall, big women. Well, I said big, I just said
This
curvy.
part of town.
Tall, big women?
Yeah. So I'm 5'11", and
Nice.
I don't know how much I weigh. I'm like, well, I'm like basically 6 foot. I'm like 5'11" and a half. It's really hard for me to find pants that are long enough and that won't shrink because I'm fucking tall. Every time I get a pair of pants, they end up being capris or like 2 inches above my ankle.
That's
Why don't you go buy men's pants?
Yeah, men's
because
pants
it's a
aren't
different
high-waisted.
size with the waist and yeah.
I
Because
prefer
men's pants are what?
aren't high-waisted.
I don't understand. What's
I
First off,
prefer pants that's
what's high waisted?
exactly as it sounds. The pant comes like up past my belly button, above the waist. When men's pants
Why would you want to do
sit-
that? Why-
Because I have a muffin top 20.
Waist is located between your torso and your glutamus maximus. If you put it above there, you're really just saying you want pants that covers into your stomach area.
Yeah, it's
That's
called
not
high-waist-
high-waisted.
it is
You want
high-waisted.
pants in your stomach.
It's called high-waisted pants or shorts. Literally ask any woman who watches your stream. They will 1000% agree with me. It's called high-waisted. Because they are
Oh, I'm sure it's called
above the
high-waisted.
waist.
I just think it's a dumb concept.
The high-waisted
I get
jeans.
it. I just think it's dumb.
And then, after I create my high-waisted, long pants for tall, curvy women, I'm gonna make a pajamas line. I'm gonna be making so much money.
my
Women
God.
love pajamas.
I mean, if I had money, I would make 2 different businesses. Well, I mean, I already have one business, but it's been shuttered due to COVID. But I have 2 more business ideas that I want to do right now that I need the people for and the resources. The first business idea is fast food for diabetics, because I've been looking at how many people are diabetic and how diabetes is going up due to COVID. And I'm all like, diabetics still
They ain't gonna
suffer
stop
from the
them
same
'cause
structures.
diabetics, they supposed to have like no more than 120 carbs per meal. Even if you made
Right,
fast
right.
food for them, they still just gonna overeat whatever. Diabetics are ridiculous.
Well,
They
no,
just live
see-
up on the edge.
No, see the point I'm trying to go with there is that I would have a fast food restaurant that caters to diabetics, one that's not so much reliant on portion control per se, because then they're still hungry and they're going to overeat anyway, and one that's not reliant on carbs, because then they don't have to get carb cravings and then want to eat more carbs kind of deal. I would make it where it's a diabetically friendly diet that
No,
they
they
get full
can
off
eat
of.
regular foods. Their carbs are related to the amount of sugar that their intake is, and it's a certain amount they're supposed to be eating per meal. I'm saying that I work with a bunch of ignorant ass diabetic kids, and no matter how much I count their carbs or sugar intake, so that way their insulin is right for their nurse, regardless if it's, and I count it down to the drinks that they're having, condiments that they're using, and snacks that they're eating. They are ignorant as hell. Diabetics don't give a fuck about none of that kind of stuff. If they want ice cream, they gonna want some ice cream, and they don't change it because they kids. They be like that as adults.
My grandma
Right,
does that
and so
shit.
I'm
She has
saying-
type
They
2
might as well
diabetes.
Keep another McDonald's as it is, because they do what they want.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that I would make it where they could still indulge in, like, I guess, their ice cream or their burgers or fries or whatever have you, but what they're eating would be diabetically friendly. I would just have a menu catered specifically to make sure that they could stop in, get what they want, eat their fill, and leave.
Oh, I can't play this game.
Why can't you play the game?
First of all, it doesn't let me
How about
register.
investing in this city?
Like, it doesn't let me connect to it. Then if I register, every time I register to make an account, the game freezes, locks me out. Then I gotta go back in. Then they act like the account that I put in, the username doesn't exist. This is the 4th time. I can't join anybody else's game because I don't have a Uplay account. Anytime I register a Uplay account, it freezes, locks me out, and acts like I didn't just do this. So I can't play this game. And then if I skip it, then it doesn't let me play with Xbox Live. I can only do local, which means that I can't join y'all game and y'all can't join mine.
Oh my god, I've never heard anyone having issues
That's
with
just
Monopoly.
horribly disappointing.
Yeah, I can't play this game, which is fine. But that's okay. You guys can still play. I know you'll be waiting
Looks
for a while.
so great.
I mean,
You should just Google to see if there's a way to get into there.
Yeah,
We
go
can
ahead
start
on
one
it.
without
Yeah,
if you
y'all-
really want to, but definitely Google
Yeah.
it just so
Y'all
we can
y'all
get you in at
start a
some
game.
point.
I'll look into it. That's cool. I mean, I can.
Yeah, I
can
definitely
see.
think that the diabetics is going due to a lack of accessible fresh food, but also there's a matter of less activity.
Let's
Like, for
play.
example, take myself, for example. I
Oh
went
my
from a
god,
very
did
active
anyone else's
lifestyle to
controller
now.
freaking go crazy? She scared
Oh,
the
it's
hell
just
out
me
of
and you
me.
in this game? No
Yeah.
computer players? Okay. It'll
It's
be a
your
long,
turn.
boring game, but we got you. What you gonna call it? I went from a very active lifestyle, out all the time, doing stuff, doing hours of cardio and all this other jazz, to, basically just stuck in my apartment for hours on end and what have you. So good luck trying to work out inside your
The
apartment
board is
all
here.
the time.
Your time has come.
Oh my god, I forgot how intense the vibrations are for this game. Like, my controller's going crazy.
Hey, that's a good roll.
First off, I'm not a vegan.
Who said you were a vegan?
They keep thinking I'm a vegan because I like the Morningstar breakfast sausages and sometimes the Morningstar sausage patties. Like, they taste good to me. That's it.
Let's
That's
roll
the
the
only
dice.
thing. I tried the Beyond Meat pizza from Pizza Hut. The Italian sausage Beyond Meat pizza. I was not very impressed, to be honest with you. It's actually a little bit too
It's time
much
to
for
find
me.
out whether you have good luck.
So I started
or
picking
bad
off the
luck.
toppings.
I
This
wish you
chick
luck.
already got $200 and got rid of one of the worst cards in the game.
Whoa,
think she
you
got
know what
hacked.
you're doing.
Yeah, there was a bank error, so I got $200. Yeah, you ride that Titanic to that freaking glacier.
This town has never looked so great.
You got one of the best parts, the best freaking things to own in this damn game.
Your turn starts now.
Hey, do you have it where if we pay taxes it goes
Yep.
to free parking or no? Yeah. I wanted to know to address my strategy just in case.
The bank is looking for an investor. Who will be the lucky one?
Yes, that one's technically vegan food, but just because it...
Shake the dice and see what the future holds
If
for
you don't eat beef, does that make you a Hindu? No, it just means you don't eat
No,
beef.
just it's all your beef.
Exactly.
I don't
So
eat
me
pork.
liking... Yeah,
Wait, what?
you can like
What do
something
the
that
cards
doesn't
have
make you
to
what
say?
you are. This girl is just banking money.
The only time I ever eat pork is when I make Japanese
I wish you
curry,
luck.
which is not that often, but I always have to wash it because pork is so
That's
slimy
what I like to see.
and gross, and I don't really like eating it. Oh my fucking god! I already have to pay $18.
Sometimes bad
Oh, you
things
have to pay
happen.
18. That's
Smart
like, what,
investors
1% of your
never
money,
give
literally?
Yeah. Okay, no, I can't get doubles again.
It's
Roll
your
another double.
turn.
I probably will. I don't know what's with me and doubles today. I got doubles.
Rotten luck.
Fuck.
Ooh, wow, 3 doubles in a row.
Yeah, that's never happened.
You know where to
before.
go. She's out of there.
Yeah, well, I need doubles to get out of
Your
jail,
time
so
has
I
come.
think I'll be good. I mean, yeah, I could just pay $50.
I can't take it. What I actually want. Whatever.
What do you want? The greens or something? Or the,
There
or
isn't
the
a
dark blue?
train I wouldn't take.
Diabetic restaurant.
Oh, wait, that leads me to my second idea. Was I want to build a grocery store that basically cuts everything in half. Like, instead of a whole loaf of bread, you get half a loaf of bread. You know, that
Let's
stuff.
roll the dice.
Because as a single person, I have a hard time finishing my fresh foods before they go
Hey,
bad.
let me roll.
And also, old people have that same problem too. So clearly, there's a market for single people and old people.
This property is for sale. It's
Instead
time
of
to
a dozen
become
eggs,
the
you get
owner.
6 eggs. Or 4 eggs.
So great.
Wait, and this is for diabetic people?
No, this is the second idea. Is that having a grocery store where instead of having basically family-sized portions of everything, we have single people and old people-sized
Oh,
portions of everything.
Okay, I got you.
My stuff goes bad because I'm just like, I just can't. eat it all, but you gotta buy it at like a certain quantity.
They should have a section of store for single people only. Sad, lonely people.
You said sad, lonely.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, another fucking train track, you bitch.
Look here, triple doubles. I got paid already. What? How much you get paid already?
Train
$300.
stations are
Yes.
the heart of the city.
I'm over here in 3 digits. You still got 4 digits.
Let's play.
I never thought I'd play Monopoly on a broadcast.
Your rent is
Why?
due.
Well, because
No,
you
not
feel like
you.
paying me this $18.
I know.
What, $36
Let's
now?
roll
Look at
the
that.
dice.
Ooh, look at you.
God dang it.
That's not a very good. I'm just being honest. If I were you,
You
I
can
wouldn't
buy
buy
this
that.
property. What do you want to do?
All right, well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Not because I don't want those either. Honestly, I really don't. I don't go for the dark blues.
Your turn starts
But-
now.
Let's see, it's whatever. Let me get fucking devils again.
That would be funny. Oh, you like giving me money? Oh, no.
Are you interested in buying
I got
this
excited.
property?
I thought you were going to give me some money.
Hopefully you won't land on the tax thing.
Yeah, that would suck.
You're definitely not gonna land on the
Alright.
tax thing.
Sailing, sailing over the oceans.
This is your chance to own some real estate. Are you ready?
Born ready.
Shake the dice
Look, Ma,
and
I'm a
see what the
property owner
future
now.
holds for you. This property is looking for a buyer. Will it be you? How did you do that?
Ooh.
Got an orange for me?
No, that's yellow.
No, it's free parking.
Oh. I don't think there's anything in free parking.
Yeah, I know. That means I just missed out on a lot of
No
good
harm
stuff.
will
Oh.
come to you here.
Oh, hey, $50. Bet.
I think you just automatically get $50 if you land on free parking.
Cool. Give me a low number. Oh, not low enough. Now I gotta pay you money. Ain't nobody trying to pay you no money.
That's your own
Oh, no,
property.
no, I'm
Learn
good. I'm
how
still
to
good. I'm
count.
still good.
Well, I thought you were good at math.
Home sweet home.
Yet for
I
me,
mean,
what
you
I'm
you
better
found
than
out the
90. I think is it 90 or 99%
One
of
time-
the people on the planet.
20 said that the average intelligence is a Chinese woman or something like that.
No, I said the average person is a Chinese woman.
Yeah. What does that even
Damn
mean?
it.
At
That
least
means
you're
that
not
if you,
giving
well, why
money
couldn't
to
you have
one
landed
of
on
your
that
opponents.
before I hit
I know.
parking?
Let's roll the dice.
Why a Chinese woman?
I like that. A new addition. I hope that you stay a regular. Because if you take a look at the number of people who are alive on the world, and then, you know, you made averages, the average person would be a Chinese woman.
What does that even mean, though?
I don't.
That's like a really weird thing
Are you
to
trying to say
just
that there's
like
more
say.
Chinese
You
women
landed
in
on
the
a free
world
property.
than there is
Do you want to invest?
other people?
I'm saying that if you took everybody in the world and you put them in a bag and you reached your hand in to pull something
You're
out of the
most likely to
bag,
get Chinese women.
yes.
Shake
Okay.
the dice
Oh.
and see what the future holds for
But
you.
it was like
too,
an
I didn't
IQ
understand.
thing, like
Yeah, I
that
didn't-
person the IQ of a Chinese woman. And I'm like, what is what?
Let's see
Yeah, I
if
don't-
chance is on
so
your
was it
side.
making any sense? Okay.
Yes. She has gotten every cash chance there
350.
is.
I know.
Let's play.
An extra
She
$500
said
just
nobody
chances.
beats her. She
Clearly,
said what she said.
Congratulations.
That's what I said.
She out here.
You sleeping.
I
I don't know
am.
why you sleeping on it.
You can't buy this property. Is there another way to get it?
Auction it off. You don't have a choice. You gotta do it.
Ugh.
This sale is getting interesting.
Fine. For the record, I strongly
Now
dislike
that's
you.
how you do business.
I'm mad that you got that for so cheap.
It's
I
your
know.
turn.
Oh, it's $100 off.
Yeah, you got it on sale after getting 150 bucks. And I gotta pay a tax. Are you kidding me?
I told you not to buy the blue, but
That's
you
what I
did.
call
You didn't listen to me.
bad news.
I mean, either way, one of us was gonna have to get the blue. Well, actually, if we auctioned it, one of us
Your
could
time
have.
has
You probably
come.
could have gotten it for like $2 because I would have not, tried.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
No, I'm serious. Okay. Okay. Oh, now
I'd have
to
been
pay
out
you
here
like 4
$600
bucks.
Don't give
Good,
up.
I need a little bit of
$20
cash.
bucks,
So
that's
I only
all.
pay
To
$100 in
success.
taxes. Maybe my dumb cousin is right. We
It's
shouldn't
your
pay
turn.
taxes.
Okay.
Oh great. Now that's his new nickname. The Old Foot Soldier.
Oh, you got
Dumb
another
cousin.
reward.
You are now
Please go
our
ahead.
squire.
You have. If you get this one, you have 20. 20. You are not
Ahead,
making smart decisions now.
Oh, alright.
You have
Let's roll the
$136.
This is true. I ain't get $500 in just freebies like some people I know.
Land on the freaking chances.
Oh my
Successful
God.
people make their own
Do you
luck.
land on anything else?
Oh, is it gonna be good again? Oh, damn it. I thought it was a get out of
Look at
jail
that.
card.
That's what you deserve. All that free money you were getting. You get nothing but government handouts over here.
Felony tax evasion.
Sitting there just you refuse to
Shake
pay
the
your
dice
taxes.
and see
Now
what the
look, in
future
jail
holds for
again.
you.
I'll be on that one.
Yeah, already. Trust me,
Perhaps
dude.
you should manage your portfolio.
Why don't you manage your portfolio?
Damn, I ain't got no money.
I wish you luck.
Oh, look, I finally hit triple digits.
Yeah, look at you, finally hitting triple digits. Oh, you've
Yeah.
got to be kidding me.
No, I don't think it's it. Yeah.
No, you got the orange.
You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
I
enough
see
money
you.
to buy this property. Would you like
Eight
to
corner to
invest?
corner is 10, and then from train track to train track is also 10.
Yep, everything's.
Your turn starts
10.
now.
Yeah.
Like right now, I need a 12. Didn't get that, that's for sure.
Go.
Definitely didn't get that number. What'd I get?
Look, your last train track. Can't
Oh,
get it
you've
though.
got to be kidding me.
You are not poor.
You're so
just out
happy
of
about
cash.
that, too. I strongly dislike it.
Great investment.
This is not my fault. You're the one who's spending all of your money.
I'm sorry.
Man,
You
I
would
need to
have-
slow my roll too.
You realize that if you hadn't gotten an extra $450, you would be at 141, right? No. You'd be at 100. You'd be less than me. But you keep getting all the
Let's
handouts.
play.
Talk about I spend all my money. You spend more money than I've spent. I just don't got them government handouts. I ain't get them welfare checks. Oh, I dislike you strongly again.
This is your chance to own some real estate. Are you ready?
I fell
Your
off.
time has
That was
come.
my reading app.
Give me something. You did not give me something good.
Oh, actually, you landed on chance. Or crest. Chance. I couldn't remember which one it
Yeah,
was.
but this is me, not you. They
Whatever
don't give me
happens,
handouts.
don't settle.
Look at that. Look at that. Pay $15. $15. Are you kidding me?
My God. You just trade off the
It's
red?
your turn.
This woman just gets money constantly.
It's 'cause-
Meanwhile, first time I get a chance,
Impressive.
pay money, fool. Oh, blooded.
you should not
You're
have been
home.
speeding. Like, it's
Maybe
just
it's
that.
time to manage your portfolio.
I wish I got a $15 speeding ticket before. It's never that cheap.
I'm surprised I
Do you
haven't
have
gotten a
do
speeding
you have
ticket yet.
breasts?
I do not have
do you-
breasts. No.
That seems like the crux of the issue. I would recommend first getting
Are you
breasts.
interested in
Oh
buying
my
this property?
God, I really don't want to do this.
Then become an attractive person with breasts, because trust the breasts
Congratulations.
do
You're
a lot.
welcome.
They don't care.
Wow. That's a surprise.
I only did that because it's hardly anyone
You have to
lands
have
on them,
both.
but I
You
don't
Your
have
turn
breasts.
both
starts
the
now.
breasts and be attractive. I have a few friends who have learned this the hard way. It's not just the breasts.
I have to have
me,
breasts
they
to be
know.
attractive? That ain't gonna happen.
Yes, it's
No.
both. It is both. It is both
Yes.
of those
There's
things.
both.
No. Pretty
Yes.
attractive.
No. You just have to be
You must
attractive
pay this player.
with breasts. Do you have breasts? Then
I have double digits.
Let's play.
Do I have breasts? Are
Hey,
you
roll it
asking
too.
me if I have breasts?
no.
Or was
20
that
needs
just
to
in
develop
general?
Double.
breasts. Well, it doesn't. The breast size doesn't matter. It's as long as you have them and you're attractive, you
You
can
can't
start
always decide what's
landing on
going to
better
happen
spots.
to you.
I swear to God, if you had passed go and got that, I'd have been defeated.
Great.
Oh, I forgot I had doubles. Oh my
Impressive.
God, Lord help me.
Pay me
I
money?
love
No,
what you've
my-
done to the place.
Man, the chat was real lit on the economic status, but they calmed down once I started playing the economic game.
Fuck.
That's kind of funny.
Not good.
Pay them
Not
taxes.
good
I
at
paid
all.
them taxes. I got $200.
I got $84.
Yeah, I will stop buying
It's
things.
your turn.
There you go. There
No.
you go.
Yes.
I
Ooh.
mean, you own that property. It wouldn't have mattered.
No, I thought I hit
It's
the tax.
payday.
Oh.
I was about to be so mad.
You don't have $100.
Your time has come.
Exactly. I don't even got $100 to my name. Paying them $100, like I can't do it again.
You don't got
I'm
$100
paying
to your name.
taxes. I'm paying taxes. Oh no. Oh.
Nope, you get a chance to buy the crown.
This property is looking for a buyer. Will it be you?
For the briefest moment, I had a little bit more money than Kana, but she passed go, and that was all there was to it.
Yep.
Oh, it's a pink con.
You landed on a free property. Do you want to invest?
Okay.
Let's play.
Oh, my fucking cat got in the way.
Hey, me
You
my
certainly
$6.
had other plans for your money.
He was crying over $6. Uh-oh, this game's not going too well.
Yeah.
The thing is I knew I was getting 6. Oh, dang it. I needed a 9.
Yeah, you did.
goes rough, buddy.
Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you. I hope you're feeling
Why won't you
lucky.
ever land on something I own? You've gotta be kidding me! I land on that, I pay $15. You get 25, 100, 150.
Let's roll
All
the
you
dice.
get is money. And I gotta pay you $26.
No, Alex Stewart, you own that. You own that one.
Oh, thank goodness.
Perhaps you should manage your portfolio.
Damn it, I was about to get a 3.
Bet you were.
It was.
The bank is looking for an investor. Who will be the lucky one?
I told you.
It's your turn.
Don't lose.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see. She says she don't lose, y'all. If I land on that tax thing, one more god dang on to okay. Better be go. Better be go. Thank you.
I always like it when
I
money
need a little
comes
bit of
my
money
way.
in my name. She don't lose, y'all, because she got hacked. Stuff happened.
Luck is on your side.
Maybe I should get breasts. I mean, I don't think as a guy it would work out well for me to have breasts. I think that would just increase my chances of getting diabetes
Shake
or
the
other health
dice and
conditions.
see what the
Get out of
future
jail
Gotta
free
come
card.
back to you.
Say what?
Gotta come
I
back
think
to
I
you.
might have the tax thing. The 200 tax. Oh, I
This
didn't. Never
person
mind.
over here does not ever.
Oh, I did.
truly
You did?
Fuck
unfortunate.
me.
Woo! Wow.
I thought
Let's
it
play.
was in between the 2 browns, not next to them.
Whoa, you know what you're doing.
Wow,
Don't
you
cheat
landed
me
on
like
a
that.
2.
Yeah, the game just cheated me. I was busy winding up and it
At least
said,
you're
nah,
not
bro,
giving
you don't
money
get
to
no
one of
money.
your opponents.
No, I really
That's
want
not
to
even
land on that free parking.
I think we all want to land on the free parking. Gonna cheat me again, game?
Hey, that's a good roll.
Go to jail. Roll another one. Go to jail. Don't do
This property is for sale. It's
Okay.
time to become the owner.
I was about to say don't do it, but then I would get it. And I don't know.
Your time has come.
They're like, be careful, it's your third roll. Okay. I'll make sure to roll it extra spicy. Ooh.
You landed on my property.
Oh, no, no.
$25, I think. Is that right?
Someone already owns this
Railroad,
property.
you are
Time to pay the rent.
the only one. You are.
Your turn starts now.
That reduces the chances
You're
for me
home.
to get that.
Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio.
Why are we following each other? Can I roll properly? Jeez.
I got stuck on
I
my
just
cat.
hit the button, hit. No, it's like it didn't let me roll. Like I hit the button,
Yeah,
and
it
then
does that.
like, whatever. Let me pay you some what? 18 bucks?
Sometimes
18?
you have to pay the
Yeah.
price.
18. Look at that. I don't know why I wanted money. Clearly, I didn't want any money.
I wish you luck.
How about you land on something I own that's not mortgaged?
This part of town.
Damn it.
Yes,
on your train
yes,
track.
yes, yes! Give me back my
Your
25 and then
rent is
some. Pay me!
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Where can I get these breasts? Saline is an option. Look here, y'all. It's not
Saline is
happening.
safer than silicone, I believe.
I want neither one of those ideas. What am I gonna do? Okay. Oh no. 26 bucks. Out here looking crazy, paying for these saline breasts. I'm
Sometimes
walking
bad
around
things
here,
happen. Smart investors
bringing all my
never give
milkshake,
up.
bringing all the boys to the yard.
You wanna win or
Real
not?
awkward.
Your
I mean,
time
I
has
just pay
come.
the ticket at this point. Unless you're talking about at the game, then nah. I'm gonna win with my superior strategy and capabilities.
I think you should
Let's
invest
see
in
if
the breast,
chance
bro.
is on your side.
But okay.
You've got to be kidding me. There's just no way. There's just no way.
Let's roll the
Maybe
How
you should try
do
and
you
land
get
on them.
every single money? You got another $100? You gotta be kidding me. Now watch when I land on it, it'll be like, all right, now pay for all the houses. At least I own this. Jeez. It's so unfair that you literally
Home
somehow
sweet
magically
home.
just
Have you thought about
everything.
upgrading?
Every time this woman lands on a chance or community chest, they're like, here you go, honey, here's some money.
It's because I'm
Here's
a white
$100.
woman.
Here's 150. Pretty much. They're like, we're gonna keep you well supplied. Here's a little pocket money.
I
Here's a
gotta
little
land it on
change.
community test.
Successful people make their
Oh,
own.
you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You got another 50? You just got
Your turn
$150
starts
free
now.
plus the other. What
Land on it.
hacks
Get a
do you
five.
have on this game?
I'm telling you, you need titties.
See?
Really? Titties is what I need to make this work?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really have any else to do
Oh,
at
look,
this
see? You
point.
got chance.
Yeah, watch me have to
You
pay
can't
some money.
always decide
Watch.
what's going to happen
I even
to
want to
you.
pull this thing. I got once.
Did you acknowledge you needed titties?
Your time has come.
I did not acknowledge that I needed titties, but I for once got some money.
As
Get my
long as you're
Birdman
visiting,
rub going.
You're not in trouble.
What the hell's a Birdman rub?
Yeah, see. You don't know
That's what
about
I like
that.
to
Oh,
see.
dang it.
I think you might have
Not what I
already
wanted at
looked
all.
to see.
However, this does give me a chance.
I need a 10.
What do I need? 8? Do I need 8?
I think so. Yeah.
Alright, so let me see. Statistically, 5 and 3,
love
4
what
and
you've
4,
done to
2
the
and
place.
6. Alright. I have some chances to get this 8.
Shake the dice
Give me
and
a
You
see
rolled
what the
doubles? Oh,
future
right.
holds for you.
Give me an 8, give me an 8, give me an 8, give me a 4, give me a 4, give me a 4, give me a 4. Dang it, 6.
You have enough money to buy this property. Would you like to invest?
For sure.
Oh,
A show?
I wish you luck.
damn
How
it.
did you do that?
Oh, well, I have another chance.
Ooh, I got a little bit of money.
Don't give
Just a
up.
little bit.
Persistence is the key to
$8.
success.
Really, she does have this privilege, right? These breasts are getting better and better at this rate.
Congratulations.
Fuck!
Oh, thank goodness. Thank
I
goodness.
thought- I
Good
really
game.
thought
Good
I
game.
got 5
If you had done this,
What do the
you had done that
cards
to me,
have
game,
say?
I'd have been so mad. Thank you, game. Thank you. That's
Let's
wealth distribution
play.
I can appreciate. Go to jail.
I really thought I was. Ooh, just what I wanted.
No! Oh.
I knew you wanted it.
God dang it!
For the snake eyes.
That didn't happen. Then it looks like I'll be paying you some money.
Yes, sir.
You must pay this player. Welcome to Monopoly.
Okay.
I wish you luck.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Get doubles. Okay, fine. Don't. You know you could have got
Perhaps
doubles.
you should manage your
You're
portfolio.
right, I could have.
Very rude for you not to do it. Oh, come on, game. Really, though?
I mean, it's your property, so it's
Fine.
fine.
Not what I was hoping for.
How about investing? I love what you've done to the place.
Fuck me. I have to pay like $70.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Good news.
Oh, I didn't realize I was one above. Oh,
yeah. You were so lucky.
I was so lucky.
It's your turn.
Ah, you've got to be kidding me.
Not good. Not good at all.
You think?
What? What happened?
Oh, I had to pay the $100 tax again.
Let's roll the dice. Someone already owns this property. Time to pay
Come
the
on,
rent.
Give me a break.
I'd rather pay 600 over. I'd rather pay 6 over 100.
Yeah, I had to pay a whole $100. Oh, good. I own this at least.
You're home. Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio. Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading? Welcome.
Oh, I need 7.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
You landed on a free property. Do you want to invest? Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Damn it.
You're home. Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio.
Why do I have to keep paying you money? Why don't you never pay me money?
You certainly had other plans for your money.
Who do you look
literally
like
on
asking
everything
for?
does not pay me money.
That's your problem now. You look like
Let's
asking
roll
for
the
money from a
dice.
white woman.
You might be right. That might be the problem. Maybe. I should have known going in that I was fighting against privilege.
Stop!
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I quit. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Looking for an
We're
investment.
not gonna take
Lucky
it.
one.
We're not gonna take
This game likes her. She has the
Shake
hacks.
the dice and see what the future holds for you.
it. She has right.
This woman legitimately has hacks.
I own that whole corner, almost.
Yeah, I realize. First you get, you know,
have to pay
Remember,
your
like,
$1,000
20
of
minutes
free
ago?
money.
20 was all like, I never lose. I'm hard to play against. Da, 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 da. She just was
Your
like,
time has
alright,
come.
she don't know yet. I'm about to show her my true form. That's
Hold my
cute.
drink.
I didn't
Right.
realize she had. You know, you can't beat Chance like this. Look at here, Ruby. every single time she's landed on a chance or community chest, except one time I
Perhaps you
think,
should
she
manage
has
your
gotten money.
portfolio.
I had to pay you, and then I got a like
I wish you
hotel
luck.
and house card.
I'm sorry, 2 times. By the way, she's landed on chance or community chest at least 7 times. She has made buku bucks.
So great. I love what you've done to the place.
Something.
What do you want to trade?
Oh, you want to trade something?
What's your offer?
You're going to give me pink and orange for that green. You want that corner, huh? You know what?
Nice deal.
I accept.
Your position, your failure. That's not fight.
It's your turn.
Accept
Oh, the
it.
music changed because we got some properties in here.
There's
I
music?
jinxed myself eating his words. Dang. My chat calling me out.
Ooh, you think you landed on my brown.
Yep.
What is this choice?
Okay, pay me my $2.
$2
You
bucks?
must pay this.
It's $2.
Ooh.
$4. Ooh. That's actually way too much for me. I couldn't afford that.
Let's play.
Alright, you can't get a 10 at least. Oh my god, watch you get more money. Watch her get more money, everybody.
Whatever happens,
Watch this happen.
don't settle.
Bruh. She got more money.
Don't give up.
more
Persistence is the
money.
key
I told y'all
to
she was gonna
success.
get more money. I said, watch her get more money. What did she do? $200 right there.
And I
Your
skipped all
turn
that
starts
shit, too.
now.
All I need is a 9, I believe, to get that pot.
How does the game dislike me?
Because you're talking
You
all that
should
shit
manage
about
your
how,
portfolio.
how you never lose.
Let's see, where are you located?
I'm on the pink, the very first pink.
This part of town.
Don't do it, man.
You're the very first pink?
Mm-hmm.
This town has well played. It's your turn.
Now watch her skip it all and get the free parking.
Yes,
I'm done. There's just no way in hell.
Safe
There's $865? Oh my god! What? What?
Your turn has come.
What? What? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god! This is unfair! Holy cow! Oh my god! Okay, let's review. Every single chance of community chest, you've gotten at least $50, but drilling between $100 and $150. Furthermore, you just got the free parking, got $865 more.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have gotten dang near $2,000 in free money in this game. What is this? What is this nonsense?
Watch you land on it shortly after.
and get like $50.
That's $50 more than what you had.
Home
This is
sweet
the
home.
ultimate hack.
Have
I
you
don't
thought
know
about
what cheat
upgrading?
code you put in, but next time I have to make the game because clearly you put in the code of all codes.
That's
Yeah, you
what I
put
like
in
to
the
see.
super codes. Oh yeah, go to jail.
Get out
Whoopee.
of jail free card.
Yeah,
So I'm not
like big
even
whoop,
finished.
you going to jail.
Shake the dice
I don't even
and
say,
see
I
what the
just get off
future
for free.
holds for you.
Ooh, let me pay you some money. Oh no, it's still me. It's still me.
I don't own the pink,
You're
remember?
home. Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio.
Maybe it's time to match my portfolio. Game, you done screwed me in a way that is. I mean, it looks like an elephant having sex with a kitten. You might have think it looked cute, but it was not. It was painful, because I was the kitten.
Perhaps you should manage your portfolio.
Matter of fact, I'll take it worse. This game screwed me like a male elephant
I wish you
with
luck.
a sandpaper wrapped around his member having sex with a kitten. If you get more
Something
money,
good
I
is
swear to
going to
gonna
God.
get
happen.
more money.
I can feel it.
I swear to God. What hacks do you have? What is these hacks that you have? Holy cow. You have nothing but hacks.
Congratulations.
This chick just got herself a whole extra $20.
Whoa. My controller's iffy.
So great. Let's play.
I mean, should we play a game? You done messed me over in every way you could. Pop. Nope, you added a little more salt to the injury. That add a little bit more salt. Just a little bit more, eh? Just a little bit more, eh?
Sometimes bad things happen.
$110?
Smart investors
You
never
gotta
give
be
up.
kidding me!
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you. Someone already owns
Look, you get
this
$100
property.
back.
Time to pay the rent.
Oh, good. It only cost me $10.
Excellent. Welcome to Monopoly.
You're lucky.
I just had this funny thought in my head. Like, I ain't never fought someone who had the heart of the cards before.
Rent is due.
Like, I was expecting someone with the what's that, Millennium piece pull out? Like, jeez.
Your turn starts now.
I should have put houses on both of those, but I put it on the one house that you, on the one property that you landed on the most throughout the game, and of course, it's not the one that you landed on this time. Because why not?
Home sweet
Right,
home.
because,
Have you thought
I mean,
about
the heart of the
upgrading?
cards can only go but so far with this obvious cheating. Like, God, jeez. I swear to God.
You're
Okay.
lucky.
Oh my goodness. I was about to be so done.
Too.
I was about to be so done. I was about to say, you know what? I'm
I
just going to
love
resign
what
right
you've
here.
done to the place. I love this part of town. Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
All right,
Let's see
time to
if
watch me pay some
chance
money.
is on your side.
Oh, you're
No.
paying $200.
No, 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 no,
That's
no
what I
way!
call bad news.
Oh my God, what? What? What?
Your
What?
turn starts now.
Holy cow, the heart of the cards is real, and it's against me! This is ridiculous! Oh my god! Ain't no way in
This
God's
property
green
is
earth!
looking for a buyer. Will it be you?
Ain't no way on God's green earth! Let's see, what have I done wrong in life to deserve this level of a beatdown? I don't even know!
You did
I
well.
honestly don't know. I gotta think about this. This has to be the most unluckiest Monopoly I've ever
It's your
played.
turn.
Can't believe you got to go back 3 spaces. That's so funny.
Yeah, I was counting on that 200. Oh, no, 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 don't do it to me again. Please, no.
Whatever happens.
Oh, no, I can't, I
settle.
can't. Ooh, okay. Okay, at least I don't
You
have
are
to pay
lucky.
money. It wanted me to pay money, but I actually own
Let's
that.
play.
The luckiest, that's the luckiest I'm gonna get. Me not having to pay money on my own stuff. What you talking about with all
Not
your
good.
money?
Not good at all.
I got $500. What are you talking about?
How are you down to
Let's
300
roll the
when you're the one
dice.
who landed on the free space and got a whole $865? A whole $865 and you out of money already?
Taxi.
I know I ain't land on your only railroad.
No,
I know I did not land on your only railroad. I landed on your
Sometimes
only
you have to Pay
railroad?
the price. Let's play.
Yo, God, what'd I do? Let me know. Just give me a sign here. Tell me what I did so that way I may correct it. Was it that I called my cousin an idiot? Okay, God. Okay, God. Really? Really, God? Really?
Are you
What?
interested in buying
What?
this property?
Come on now, God. This is ridiculous at this point. You're just being mean. Come on now, God. Really? What did I do? I don't even understand
You
this.
need a 5.
I don't even understand this. I really don't. I gotta think about this one here. God is clearly punishing me for something. It can't be all, oh wow. Okay.
You got a chance here.
No, I can't handle any more of them. The heart of the cards and the luck of the
It's time
dice
to
are not
find
on my
out whether
side
you have
here. I know
good
whose side they on,
luck
but it
or
ain't
bad
me.
Pay
luck.
for all your hotels. Ooh.
Ah, just gonna move a couple of spaces more to where I already own.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
The future holds pain.
Oh, no, no, thing.
Sometimes bad things happen. Smart investors
Ooh, a whole
never
$12.
give up.
Alright, time to lose all my money.
Good luck.
How's she gonna take all my money today? Yep. Another
most
100 and
expensive
what,
one,
20,
too.
25, 120 gone, 130 gone. What's the last one? Which
You
one is it?
certainly had other plans.
120. Look at that. I sure did, but I mean, I don't know why I had them other plans. That was a dumb
I
mistake
wish
to
you
have.
luck.
Me thinking I was gonna watch her land on the free space again.
How did you do that?
One away? No way!
Nothing
There's
can
no
happen
way
to
on
you here.
God's earth!
Your turn starts now.
Are you kidding me? Twice? She's got $1,200 from
Home
free
sweet
space
home.
alone.
Have you thought about
Oh my
upgrading?
lord. Plus another easy $450 from just chance cards and community chest. She has made $2,000 in free money. There's just no way. Is this what it's like to fight Yukimoto?
Oh, yeah, we're lucky with that one.
I mean,
Love
can
what
we
you
really
put
say I
in
have any
place.
luck? Like, let's be honest here. There's no luck here. My next turn, I'm gonna do the luxury tax, pay another $200,
Your
and then
time
you'll
has
roll
come.
onto the free space and grab that too. I already know how this is gonna go.
Truly unfortunate.
You just couldn't give me the money though. Now you
Let's
gotta put
roll
us
the
someplace so you can
dice.
pick it up again. I'm gonna roll on this side. Ain't nothing on this side no more. You got everything.
This is all your fault. I have one.
I wish. I got
You're
4 spaces
home.
over there.
Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio.
I got 4 spaces in the ghetto next to the factories.
This part of town.
All my people choking on smog. Hey, look, you landed on something you own.
Home sweet
And you
home.
made another 200
Have you
bucks.
thought about upgrading?
How have we still not landed on that one pink? Oh, you just did. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I knew. The funny thing in my head was like, they're gonna make me land on this pink, so I spend this money on it, and then have no money for what I eat these yellows.
You can buy this property. What do you want to do?
It's not worth it. Don't even put hotels on there.
That should keep you in the game. This city is really nice. I love this part. That's how we create our legacy. I wish you luck. Whoa!
Y'all
you
said
know
I
what you're
jinxed
doing.
myself. Y'all were not lying there. Yeah, a whole 20 bucks. Liike20ninjas made $20, and next turn he'll give up $120. Watch.
Let's roll the dice. Now's a good
There's no
time
way in
to
God's
think
green
about your next
earth.
move.
There's just no way. 3 times? 3 times she's gotten money? Oh my goodness. There's just no way on God's green earth. How does this make sense? How does this make any sense whatsoever?
How do I? Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I was confused.
If there's demand, there will be an
You want
offer.
to take my only safe haven on that side? And only for a mere $240? Ha!
Counter it then.
Oh, alright.
Ask for more money. You're not taking the damn railroad. That shit ain't happening. Get out of here.
You want my last safe haven?
No.
What do you want to trade?
Take my last safe haven now, why don't you?
What's your offer?
Are you alive? Oh, fucking God.
Trading is the heart of business.
Man.
Kept my savings.
I don't need it anyway.
Investing in this city. It's your turn.
It's not like it does anything, it's mortgage.
Impressive.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I own that. I'm fine with.
Love what you've
You own
done
all
to
the
the place.
you own that whole side right there, except for the one railroad. That dice is gone.
Oh, hey, look at that. I'm going to a place that's
You
somewhat
can't
safe.
always
but,
decide what's going to happen to you.
You've got to be kidding me. Let me get this straight.
Looks like you
There ain't no
have
way,
some
no
thinking
how.
to do.
That don't even make sense. It don't even
the
make
dice
sense.
And see what the future holds for you.
I think I'm going to jail. Oh no, wait, I'm one past it.
Perhaps you should manage your portfolio. Well done.
Have fun.
Oh, I'm not leaving jail.
All right, I'm going to leave jail.
Ain't nothing for me to do. I'm just gonna roll and then land on that nonsense. Are you kidding me?
You know
Oh,
what you're
come
doing.
on! You couldn't even let me stay in jail even?
I knew it. I knew it.
Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
How can I not even stay in jail? How does this game just like me so much?
This part of town.
I ain't giving you money. I only have $4.89. Oh. Oh, so what happened?
Your time has come. I hope you're feeling lucky.
You have 2 get out of jail free cards.
I used the other
This
one.
part of town.
But I have had
Let's
both, yes.
play.
Ooh. Pay for all of your hotels.
Go ahead and send me back to jail.
Successful people make their own luck.
Oh, look at
Ah, the
that.
card I was hoping you
You're
would hit. But
fucking
look at
lucky.
that. I'll take it.
It's your turn.
Six. I think that's the community chest. Yeah.
What do the cards have to say?
How?
I won the beauty contest.
How is it that
man. I
every
told I
time
was
you land
cute.
on something, every time you land on one of those
I
cards,
wish
you
you
literally
luck.
get money? Every single time except twice. That don't even make sense.
Alright, I think it made it on the camera card. I was gonna say go back 3 spaces.
Whatever happens,
You
don't
can't do
settle.
that to me twice. Oh, I finally got some money! Oh, look at that! This is what it feels like. Oh man, I thought I'd never see the day.
Oh my god.
What's your
Just
offer?
take the freaking card with no money. I'm not giving you money. Give me your red.
Just let me get. You just want my red, but you're not gonna give me no money.
Well, look, I have
That
to
don't
pay
sound
extra
like a good
money
trade
to
for
get
me.
that card unmortgaged. So
Oh, heaven forbid you have to pay extra money.
I'm just saying.
I've got $2 grand. Your miss is also. I'm not gonna give you the railroad, but you want me to trade.
Hell yeah, I'm not
What
gonna
for this
I
red?
don't want to spend $200 on a railroad.
Yeah, so if you're not gonna give me the
At
railroad,
least
even,
make it even.
why would I do that? It doesn't help me at all.
Well, I'm not giving you half the money I have, more than half the money I have in my fucking bank account. Yeah, because taking off $9 is gonna help.
I was really trying to hit for that 550. Wait, there. What? There we go.
If there's demand, there will be an
What's
offer.
that?
How about investing in this city? What do you want to trade? Welcome to Monopoly. This town has never looked so great.
Oh my god. If you add more money, I'm quitting the deal. Alright. No, I'm not
Trading
gonna
is
be
the
stuck.
heart of
It's
business.
fucking $199. $299.
$199.
No.
Oh, you're saying you would have $199?
Yes.
The best negotiations are a win-win situation for both parties.
Do I screw my? Let me see this thing. How far do I have to go? Where am I? Oh, damn. Pretty far.
Alright, so I only own one thing, so I wouldn't be too worried. It's only $25. So you won't be
Let's roll the
losing money,
dice.
too much money.
You say that, but I've lost quite a bit of money trying to move a few spaces before.
You must pay this player.
Look at that, I get $6. I'm
$6
sure that'll
The
come in
dice
handy later.
and see what the
$6 with
future
you.
holds for you.
Yep, and then all that money went away. She just won't give me this
Don't give
railroad, huh?
up. Persistence is the key to success.
Oh my god.
What's your offer?
Gotta give up. I want this ghetto over here. I want to feel important before I hit the yellows.
Oh my god, just fucking leave the money and just take the damn railroad. I don't even care.
Oh, now you want to give me the railroad after you took that last 25 from me. You're like, now I can give up this railroad. No problem. I
What
got
do
that
you wanna
last little
trade?
bit. Stab. I see you. You're stabbing me in my whole heart.
This town has never looked so great. Mighty Oaks from Little Acorns Grow.
help
Oh
us
my!
down in
I
there.
was about to say I'm not fucking paying you anything.
I keep hitting the same properties and it's annoying me. I can't figure out how to. There we go. I was like, I can't figure out how to get to this guy.
Excellent.
Let's see what happens.
Your turn starts now. Impressive.
You would land on your only thing. Oh no, you landed on my thing.
Sometimes
Just
bad
barely.
things happen.
Yeah,
Smart
$24.
investors never give up.
Huzzah! Alright, time for you to land on that red.
You're home.
The one I
Maybe
just
it's time
sold,
to manage
too.
your portfolio.
Well, you wouldn't get any money because it's mortgaged.
True.
Yeah. Get that back.
Yo, let me get that free parking.
that's
Let me
a
get
good
50
roll.
bucks. No? Okay.
No, it's got money in there, right?
No, it's
You
definitely
need
land on a
tax?
yellow. Goodbye, my money. I didn't need you.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
Jesus. Okay. Trade with other players, scroll through your properties. How do I scroll through my properties?
Left and right.
Ah, there we go.
D5. Just get rid of some of your houses.
That should buy you some.
I mean, it should buy me some time, but will it? No.
Then you still have to go through my green ones too.
Don't I know it?
Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna make it
I
through
don't
my
really
green
want to
ones.
roll again, but
I wish you luck.
I need it. But you've been very good at screwing me, game. So we know full well that there's no point in me wishing
Yep.
I'm done. This game strongly dislikes me.
It's only one house.
Alright,
It's
how
not that
much-
bad.
You must pay this player.
Ow, just barely. Okay.
Yeah. Take down like a house or two. I think you can just press the board map. Never mind. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Don't mortgage the property because you get more with the color set.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta make it through this. I just gotta make it through.
Thank you.
$27.
Let's play.
27 whole dollars.
How did you do that?
Oh. My shield is down. Uh-oh.
Your shield
I
is
love
down?
what
How
you've
many
done
times
to
have
the
I been
place.
attacked during this time? Let's find out.
This city is really nice.
Didn't go very far.
Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
Ooh, I must have been hit real hard.
Your time has come.
Don't want to alarm you about your turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got massively screwed over in this game that I'm playing. Like, massively screwed over. Alright, I'm about to have to quit that game, I see. I just lost everything in that game. This night is not going well for me at all.
Lucky
Like,
for
I just
you,
lost.
you didn't land on the luxury tax.
My places. Dang, they didn't have to do me like that, did
Perhaps
they?
you should
They
manage
did.
your portfolio.
How many times did I get attacked?
Are you playing like RuneScape or something?
No, I'm playing a game called Lords Mobile,
Hmm.
and yeah, they finally nailed me pretty good. See, I don't even want to play this game no more. Like that makes me kind of want to quit. They both got my leader and killed my leader. See, I just lost. I don't even know what I'm gonna do anymore. I'm not even paying attention to this game anymore. Dang it!
Shake
This
the
is
dice
ridiculous. Why is
and
this
see
night
what
going
the
like
future
this?
holds for you.
Can I get something higher than 5, please?
I love what you've done to the place.
Gotta refocus on.
That's what I like to see.
Oh wow! All right.
Someone already owns this property. Time to pay the rent.
8 ball hair.
Let's roll the dice.
Oh, I forgot I had so little money. I was like, oh, it's $219. Like, oh no,
Not
I just
the
have that little
nicest
money.
place to visit, but at least you're safe.
Go back to reading this thing.
Your rent is due.
Oh hey, look, I made some money.
I wish you luck.
Yep, 41 minutes ago. Okay. Okay. That was such a massive loss. I don't even want to think about how much money I actually just lost in an actual game.
Congratulations.
Not even this fake game, just an actual game just now. I just lost a bunch of money. All my troops are dead.
Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
Sad day. Ain't no point in me even, like I'm thinking about rage quitting this game. I'm thinking about, I shouldn't even play this game no more.
Let's play.
This is a sign that says, hey, this night can't get any worse for you. Oh hey, I landed on my
You're
own
home.
stuff. Whoopee.
Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio. Welcome to Monopoly.
I got 7, that's higher than 5, but barely.
Let's see if chance
Time to
is
see
on
how much
your
money you
side.
make. Wow, $200 more.
I wish you luck.
Time for me to go bankrupt.
Ooh, not yet.
No, I just land on my own stuff. I don't land on free parking. I don't get any actual money, but
Perhaps
It's cool.
you should manage your portfolio.
I'm really bummed out about the other game. I lost so much money.
Your attitude has been so low because of what happened in the other game. Poor thing. Oh, I have to pay 200. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Oh, I have to pay 100. Though.
Oh, you only have to pay $100.
You
Look at that.
certainly had other plans for your money.
It's alright. You're gonna get it right back.
Yeah.
And then some.
Luck is on your side.
Oh wait, you might only get $18 here.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
Nope, I'm sorry, twice as much.
Yes.
I forgot, you had the whole color set.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to roll again, but
It's your turn.
and I
You got a
can.
choice.
Time to take this pain.
You are
See
one
which
lucky
one this
bastard.
Ooh, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, but you have to
Make no
go
money,
around
but
all over it.
Well,
I'm
that was
going to jail.
unexpected. Your turn starts now. Don't give up. Persistence is the key to success.
I'll need that $20. 30
Your
more of it, I
time
can
has
get out of
come.
jail. Go ahead and get your free parking.
I'm gonna try. Ooh, I'm landing on your other one.
If you'll try, you mean you'll be successful.
You
Look at
must
that.
pay this player.
I'm $6 away from almost being able to afford my jail.
It's your turn. Let's play.
You got the chance.
You
Yeah.
can't always decide what's going to happen to you.
Another $200.
Sometimes bad
Jesus.
things happen. Smart investors never give up.
The game finds a way to keep giving you money. I've actually lost count of how much money the game is giving
I
me.
wish you luck.
Probably like 5,000.
Let's roll the dice. Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
I just can't stay in jail. Y'all make me pay anyway.
No, you only get 3 turns.
On the third turn,
I
you gotta
love
pay.
what you've done to the place.
Wow.
Home sweet home.
I'm impressed.
Have you thought about
I
upgrading?
really am impressed on this. How that works out every single time.
Well done.
That's okay. I don't need my money anyway.
Ooh!
Am I finally gonna get $100 and
I
just give to
honestly
you?
don't know.
Yep.
I honestly don't know. There's money in there.
Relax.
I mean, you've taken it so many
50.
times. $50, so there was no money in there. There was $0 in that thing. They just gave me the standard 50. Okay. The one time I finally landed on it. No money. You already cleaned it out every time, so
Perhaps you should
they can
manage
just
your
send me back to
portfolio.
jail. I mean, I ain't gonna get to go, so you know, just send me back to jail. Nope, you couldn't send me back to jail, huh? Just couldn't do it. Couldn't give me a railroad either, huh?
I wish you luck.
Oh, that's over 9.
Something
and go
good is
again.
going to happen. I can feel it.
What? You have to pay money?
Yeah.
No way. Believe it. Not even for a moment. Now, of course, you'll land
Your
on the free
time
parking
has
pretty
come.
soon, so you'll get that money back.
My $50.
Plus 50 more, yeah. Plus 50 more. Oh, I'm gotta pay you some more money. Will I have enough? Definitely not.
Someone already owns this property.
Oh, just
Time
barely.
to pay the rent.
Oh yeah, it's only one house. I thought you were out.
Shake the
I
dice.
mean, I might as well
and see
be.
what
I
the
got
future
$47
holds for
to
you.
your 1202. This night has been rough on my other game. I've been fighting literally the heart of the cards over here. I've never had to fight the heart of the cards before.
There's a first for everything.
Let's play.
Like, I'm surprised Yu-Gi-Moto hasn't shown up yet. I mean, I'm gonna say here. Oh, Yu-Gi-Moto actually paid on. Oh, good. I have to pay you what, $4?
I should have put hotels on those.
Sometimes bad things happen. Smart investors never give
Don't
up.
worry. I'll probably die this turn.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna hit this yellow and then a green and it'd be done. Actually, I'm just gonna do yellow and I'll call that a day. Wow, the dice literally just changed up to give you that.
I didn't get it. I landed on your property.
Oh, thank goodness gracious. I thought you
You
just
must
got the
pay
free
this
parking
player.
again.
No.
Let's roll the dice.
Oh, look at that. I'll survive one more turn. Oh, well, you'll get all that money back.
Impressive.
Probably.
Oh, I'm probably about to lose that money now. I'm about to say, pay for every house.
Yeah.
It's time to find out whether you have good luck or bad luck.
Wow! $50 to you!
I wish you luck.
You wish me luck. You've given me nothing but bad luck this whole game. Talk about I wish you luck. You ain't give me no luck.
You're home. Maybe it's time to manage your
I've
portfolio.
landed on properties of yours that I've houses multiple times. This is your first time landing on a property of mine with a house.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, hey, look, you landed on a yellow.
I love what you've done to the place.
I need 11. Oh, no, you're trying to break me before I get there. Got it. I ain't gonna get this 11.
This town has never looked so great.
Yeah.
Your time has come. Welcome to Monopoly. Perhaps you should manage your portfolio. Let's play.
I wonder what happened to Ruby.
I think she fell asleep. Ooh, you landed on
Thank goodness.
property.
Something that I get a chance
Home
to not
sweet
die
home.
on.
Have you thought about upgrading?
Don't worry, I mean, I still have the worst to come, so it doesn't really help me any, but it helps me a little. Look at you with some more money.
You're home. Maybe it's
Yeah,
time
you
to
own
manage your
that, we know.
portfolio.
Oh, she dropping houses on it, too. He's like, when you land on this,
That's how
I'm
you
gonna
build
kill you
legacy.
good. She gonna put hotels in the Y'all watch this. About to drop this hotel on this sucker.
Well done. You're getting serious.
Oh, I got an achievement.
That's a painful hotel, too.
VIP. Build your first hotel.
It's your turn.
And then a
Okay,
jail.
game. Yep. It won't let me pass go, but send me to
tough
jail so I can
luck.
do this pain again.
I mean, you have $800, so I think you're good.
funny. Let's see here. There's no point really because you're gonna land on everything that's not mine, but you're right there. So one. What? How did I now get over there? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have not been away for too long. What are you talking about? The game just dislikes me.
I think that's just its way of saying
Well
that
played.
you're taking your sweet ass time.
Right, but I just started looking at this thing.
Yeah, I know.
Mighty Oaks
I
from
just
Little
thought-
Acorns Grow. That's how we create our legacy.
Hey, be careful. Okay.
Oh no, you're gonna bypass like
I'm
every
just
one of
saying.
those houses.
I'm just. You still have to go through my stuff. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, no, I know I said I didn't do all your stuff. I've already
Just
I've
making
already
I
sure.
wish you
I'm
luck.
still thinking about the other game and how I've just lost everything. They even killed my leader. Like they did that. That's an insult to injury there. Like they did everything. Look at that. You bypassed it all. It was funny too. I was like, I should put houses on the
Don't
pink
give
stuff. And I
up.
was like,
Persistence
well, I don't
is the
know.
key
She might
to
not land on the
success.
pink stuff, and actually, it's the first thing you land on. So, all right. Well, however much money I just spent, I'll get half of that back. So if I spent 500, 250.
Let's roll the dice.
I'll need that full 250. Cool.
Shake the dice
I give up
and
on that
see
front.
what the
Damn,
future
this
holds
person-
for you.
Go ahead and get your free parking. Oh wait, no, you landed on 2 of my pink stuff, so I get 24, and then you get free
certainly had
parking?
other plans for your money.
Because now you will for sure bypass everything else and get to your reds.
I don't know, man. They even.
It's
I
100%
wish you
guaranteed
luck.
that you're about to get free parking or a red.
Fuck me.
Wow, you didn't get free parking or a red?
Your
That's
rent is
unbelievable.
due.
No, but I have to go take down my. I knew I was gonna have to, but I wanted to see if you would land on it anyway. How much is it? Like 6 something?
600.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Did I not take that down? Don't let me. Cool. Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong button, aren't I?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, and I would like to do that if you would let me. No, see, it won't even let me. That's super weird, but okay. I don't understand that.
Welcome to Monopoly.
How much is it again? Oh.
This part of town. Let's play.
Yeah, I can't let me.
Successful people make their own luck. Sometimes you have to pay the price.
Just check something. There we go. See, now it does. Yeah, I really just wasted money putting house and stuff on these, but I just wanted to see if you'd land on them.
Oh, my turn to try it again.
It's your turn.
Hey, look, I'm still in jail. Pretty much where I need to be.
Your time has come.
How did you get over here?
I advanced to this
Congratulations.
thing.
Wow, right between too. Look at that.
Look,
You are
right.
safe.
Your
Unless
turn
you roll
starts
doubles,
now.
which you won't. You are 100% safe now.
How did you do that?
Are you?
Wow! Part of the cards, luck of the dice comes from me.
Someone
What
already
the
owns this
hell?
property. Time to pay the rent.
That is ridiculous.
Welcome to Monopoly.
I hate it when it does that. It's so annoying.
I wish you luck. Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
You can just buy your way out now. You don't even have to worry about it.
It's your turn.
Oh, I have to worry about it now.
I mean, yeah, you do, but
They're forcing me to pay this money to get out now.
I love what you've done to the place.
Ooh, if I had that unmortgaged. Oh my God, my heart. My heart just then. That's the only time you're gonna land on that this whole game too.
I know. Oh, look, you got it.
Will there be any money in it though?
Probably like 400.
No harm will come to
200.
you
That
here.
was so wrong.
Ooh, I finally got a chance to pass go. Look at that.
Let's roll the dice.
Oh, okay. They understand. Oh my
You
god.
can't always decide what's
Talk
going to
about
happen
the
to
luck. Oh, the game's back to giving you the luck. I see. The game said, all right, your bad.
you. Your
streak is
time
over."
has come. Welcome to Monopoly.
8, huh?
The one that doesn't have houses on it.
Thank goodness.
You must pay this player.
Where are you located?
I'm at the bottom of the
Well played. Excellent. Congratulations. Excellent. City is really nice. You did well.
Ooh, I'm level 14.
Why won't it let me?
There's no more houses.
Oh. Where are you located?
Right there, you're just on me.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I like your style.
Wait, I have houses now.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you put a
that's right.
hotel.
Well done.
I was trying to figure out why it wasn't letting me put the house up.
Great.
You know,
We're out
I
of
still
houses
had properties,
now, right?
right?
I know you still have properties. This is true, but
Okay.
It's your turn.
If I can hold this, I'll win.
And you're probably gonna win anyway. Yep.
Sometimes bad things happen.
On the
Smart
hotel.
investors never give up. It saddens me to see you leave, but you put up a good fight.
An hour? That
1 hour,
was not an
35
hour.
minutes.
That was like 3 hours.
57 seconds.
I'm only
So,
bank running because I have to clean up and then go to bed.
that's fine. I'm just going to point out that despite the game having given you the heart of the cards and giving you all
still
of the
won.
money, yep, with all them free spaces, all that cash they were giving you in the cards,
It's all
still
because
pulled out
I
the
put
victory.
hotels on my brown properties.
worked for me.
Alrighty, good night.
Good night. All my haters in the chat, all y'all doubting me. I told you I don't lose this game. Alright, so now that she ain't here, I can finally say this. So one of my strategies is to try to get orange and light blue, because statistically you're more likely to land on orange. So I knew if I could develop orange at least, I'd have a shot at winning. And she landed on orange twice in a row. It was $600, which is what ended up at the end of the day putting her in that downward spiral, giving me enough money to try to get up all the houses. The goal then was to just put as many houses on properties so that way she could never buy houses again. Then I wouldn't have to worry about hitting them super high paydays anymore because, well, there's just no more houses for her to hit. So luckily I was able to get onto the cheap housing area and pump up houses really quick. Yep, Ruby left too. But that's the victory, like 20 ninjas. Like it was always meant to be. Like 20 ninjas. It'll always win Monopoly. I'm sorry, I'm just dancing up a storm. I forgot to take my medicine. I need to go take my meds. Alright folks, it's been real. I gotta go deal with a whole nother game where I lost everything, but I won this one, so my winning streak is still going strong in Monopoly at least. See you guys, same bad time, same bad channel. Wednesdays starting at 8 o'clock Central. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, preparing for that good New Year. So long and peace.